stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn, rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. Eight minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those, and 1 of those, and 5 bars of these, and a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn. Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts. How about a pizza? None better anywhere. It's showtime, folks.
It's showtime, folks. I was literally just 2 seconds away from actually posting what I was trying to post. And done. Done. We're alive. I am going to have to dash off at some point because I didn't get time to make coffee before we started the stream. Somebody was on phone call, so I couldn't make it. Fucking coffee grinder shakes the whole fucking house. So, at some point, I'm going to have to dash off because I've got a very, very horrible coffee in my cup. That's not going to suit me. That's not going to soothe me. That's not going to make me happy. So I will run off and make a real coffee. I will reiterate it later because I don't think anybody's actually here right now. But that's all groovy. So this is something I've wanted to do for a while. I've kind of partly done at one point. I did tap into this as an idea. So I'm just checking stuff. I'm really fucking congested today as well, which I don't know why. I think we did a couple from this very CD. We still got abandoned very, very quickly. Again, this may be abandoned and alternatively may go to a different CD. I do have the physical copy. We are running the archive.org ISO. So if there's errors potentially that's attached to the archive.org version, who knows? I don't. But I do have a physical copy literally right here. Giga Games 2. I think it was the first one. I think I have it. I vaguely remember that I own it. I don't know where. I didn't go for everything. I did see you mentioned on the stream, particularly during some source run, because the one that I mentioned is right there. 101 Only the Best Games, which had the Summon Sorcerer demo on it, which was my first sort of encounter with it. In fact, I think I may have known about it prior to that, like in a Amiga Gaming magazine or something. I knew it was like a point-and-click adventure game, and those were my go-tos. But it's like my main playthrough. Playthroughs. I'm gonna need to like tell the cat to fuck off in a second. Hey, CSX, how you doing? Just saying, we're gonna be playing through. I don't know if you've encountered this CD-ROM in particular. I know you're a rich aficionado. I am gonna tell the cat to fuck off. But I wanted to look at some old shareware games. It's gonna be the typical ones on this, I think. Like the Commander Kings, the Jazz Jackrabbits, the Duke Nukems, all of those. I like the fact, so it's got a list of stuff on it. Giga Games 2 gives you 500 megabytes of the latest new shareware games for DOS and Windows. We're just running the DOS one. I haven't got a Windows virtual machine set up at the moment. I don't remember there being anything interesting for Windows, but maybe it's something I have to do later. Yeah, the most popular one, I don't know where I put it, or the one that sort of gets cited the most these days is Game Empire. I do own a copy of it. I have downloaded the ISO for it, so I will play that at some point as well. Probably there's going to be some overlap between the two. But I don't know where my physical copy is at the moment. I'll probably going to find it relatively quick. But yeah, I don't think Windows wasn't very good for shareware. All of the like notable shareware games were DOS games. You had, gosh, I'm trying to think. Dare to Dream was a good Windows shareware game. Microman was quite popular. That may be it. It wasn't really. Once Windows sort of became a very, very stable, it sort of wasn't the place for shareware. New shareware games for DOS and Windows. The disk has all its files sorted into 40 categories like Giga Games 1, but updated for 1995. I don't think it's actually for Windows 95. I think it was just Windows 3.1 games. You'll even get a copy of Descent and the play's new awesome 3D virtual reality game. it is just a shareware copy of Descent. Yeah, that's what exactly, and this is from 1995. Windows 95 would have been out then, but I think the games were exactly as you say. All the shareware games were for 3.1. I don't think you had anything for 95 that was shareware Windows. I don't know what Windows shareware games there were. I'm literally gonna just take a quick look. Windows shareware games. I'm gonna see like if anything like the ones that are popping up. Duke Nukem 3D was DOS. Biomenace was DOS. Doom was DOS. Hocus Pocus is DOS. There's none of them that look like they were. Castle of the Wind was a popular one. Where that's just the one that's popped up. That was a popular Windows shareware game. I'm just looking through them. It's like best shareware games for Windows. I mean, one of them I really liked was Capture the Flag, which was Windows 3.1. But yeah, I don't think they knew what they were doing with Windows when they were doing shareware games. Eventually, sorry, you'll get other than Descent, which again I think it's just a share copy. I don't think they had the ability to give a full copy of Descent on the CD-ROM. Adventure games, latest multimedia graphic visual feasts. We'll see about that. Hundreds of Doom 1 and Doom 2 levels and utilities. They were always filling up shareware games or shareware discs with just random Doom levels and later Duke 3D levels. There's like, we have 500 megabytes of space. What are we going to put on it? These shareware games take 1 megabyte each. We're not going to put 500 fucking megabytes of games on it, or 500 games on it. Well, we'll just chuck in some Doom wads, and it's like, Jesus. And none of them were good. Most of the time, I remember going through Duke 3D ones, and you'd often get ones that just were like, had the strippers on it, or the videos of the strippers on it. And clearly it was just like something that people gooned to back in the day. Arcade games in every form and variety. BBS stores. So, I guess it's 95, so yeah, it's just such a weird thing to say. Like, you've got a bunch of BBS stores on the CD. For those that don't know, BBS was pre-World Wide Web. It stands for Bulletin Board Service, rather than going for websites like www.yahoo.com. You dial a phone number and you'd connect to what looked like a web page, or kind of like a teletext page for those in the UK. And it would have the stuff there, but it would connect through a phone number. And it would also allow you to like download things, download patch updates for games, download programs, play multiplayer games. But it's all pre-World Wide Web, what we got these days. BBS says. Really, really, really interesting times. And a game I wanted to play for a while, I'm trying to remember what it's called. That's actually Digital Love Story, which is like a BBS simulator. I know a lot of games sort of reference BBSs. Superhot does it. There's a few other ones that reference like, hey, BBS. There's only going to be a small group of people that get this sort of joke there. Also, I don't know why chat isn't updating. Ooh. It's weird, but oh well. Oh well. Chat's broken. Shit's busted. Shit's busted. Exactly. What, Pete? Why did you break chat? I don't know. I can see you chatting. It's just not appearing on the other side. Other hand. That's on the screen. Card games of all sorts, like poker, solitaire, and hearts, because that's what we want to play. We want to buy a CD-ROM to play solitaire, which is a game that comes completely free on Windows 3.1. I'm sure it must have come free on all of them, like Windows 1.1 and so on. Once Windows came out, you got solitaire. 3.0. Actually, I don't think you would have been on 1.1, but like Windows 3.0 at the very least. Graphic programs that would delight your eyes. Simulations, drawing programs, animations, and demos. One of the things I loved as a kid, not just because I was a dumbass, was there were a load of things on these discs, and we'll possibly come across them that were, I guess, tech demos. They were very much just like, here, let's try this sort of crappy 3D world in it, and be like, this is what the future's gonna look like. It looked like shit. It looks like absolute crap. It's very, very basic drawn vector graphics. But it's clearly like this thing that you're like, oh, 3D is coming. It's going to happen. And you could control like little poorly drawn 3D man or cars, or one of them. I can't remember what it's called. 3D might just be called 3D World. Another thing that I guarantee is going to be on this is ZZT. But it's just like this demo of like what graphics may look like in the future, and particularly in 1995, they're way off. They're way off. It's already beaten you by that point. Simulations of all sorts of natural phenomena, trivia games and puzzles that will stimulate your mind and try your patience, sports games that cover football, baseball, golf, and others, utilities to give you unlimited lives in many commercial games, and cheat documents that will give you hints of many games. One of the godsends is a lot of shareware games, and this was 95, so maybe when I was playing the Dig, but pretty much every game I played on stream, I had finished prior to this coming out. But you could get these CDs, and I would have solutions for it. So yeah, Dig would maybe be the only exception, which I may have used the CD to finish it back in the day. But like by the time I had this, I'd already finished King's Quest 5, I'd already finished King's Quest 6. 1 through 6 essentially. I don't think it had 7 on it. 7 was much later. But yeah, this was a little too late for me. But pre-internet, this was a godsend. I had solutions for a bunch of adventure games. With 4,000 files, 80% DOS, 15% Windows, and 5% operating system 2 for your Macintosh. Even though it doesn't say anything about Mac on this, Giga Games 2 is a state of the art. Who the fuck would actually buy this if you had a Microsoft computer and you looked at this and go, well, 5% of these are for Macintosh. That's a good deal. I don't know why, and like, yeah, I don't know what 5% of 4,000 is. Somebody did the math. 20. I did the quick math in my head. 20 games for this. Ooh. Giga Games 2 is a disco state of the art gaming resource from April 1995. How you doing anyway, Pete? I don't know if I said that before, but we are going to kick into this. I've already got the screen all loaded on. It is on DOSBox. I just got it up so I could test that it works. I haven't actually tried any of the games yet, so I may have only tested so far and gone, oh shit, this ain't going to work. But we've got to do the spiel. We've got to read what's on the back of the box. Alright. So this is the ugly ass. Ugly ass interface for it. As I say, it's got the scent on it, which really the chat works now. Whichever hand I need. Woo! Just doesn't work on full screen. We're not going to do the scent because fuck that. It was very much this is 3D game. And they did the same with Magic Carpet. That was Bullfrog actually. I think the scene was epic. But just really, really terrible. Enjoy your walk, Pete. Get some fresh air. And then, when you've had enough fresh air, get yourself a beer. I was saying before, I'm going to have to dash off at some point. That's only because I didn't get to make a proper coffee. And by dash off, I mean like run upstairs, make a real coffee. Which may take 5 minutes. It's probably the longest I'm going to have to dash off ever. But I need a real coffee. This is like, somebody was on a phone call, so I just had to be like, oh, okay, I'll just make I had sachets. I don't know where the fuck they came from. I had a bunch of sachet coffees, and I was just like, alright, I guess I'll be one of them. But my god, it's dog shit. We're going to start with the action games. Bats. Invasion. Some of these have very. I mean, Biomass is on all of the fucking CU games. Bomb Boy, which is going to be. I don't know. I was going to say, is that going to be a Bomberman clone? Maybe not. Fire bombs at mutants. It's funny, some of these have like really deep descriptions, and then some of them just have like very weird ones. Bunny Blast, very good duplication of my worst nightmare. Good to know what your nightmare is. Blasting bunnies. Clone Invader, 4.4. Obviously, that's going to be a Space Invader clone. Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. So we've got a bunch of the RPG games that were on pretty much all the shareware games at this time. Duke Nukem 2. We got Duke Nukem 3. It's sort of weird because it's not actually sort of Duke Nukem 3. Shareware games back in the day, back in the good old days, a lot of full games had the game set in episodes. So you had episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. How many episodes did Doom have? Like 5? And the shareware game would always include just the one. And have the one episode, and if you wanted to play all the episodes, you'd buy the whole thing. That's what it means by Duke 3. It's actually the 3rd episode from the original game. Duke 2, Part 4. I don't know why it's Part 4. Maybe it's Update 4. Killer Graphics with an X. SB, VGA, get it now. Hocus Pocus, Jill of the Jungle. I mentioned before, I hated Jill of the Jungle. Original Commander Keen, the first one, before it got good. Commander Keen, I love that. This Commander Keen 4, hard to find. That was on fucking every shareware disc was, and you got two copies of it. One of them's a CGA version. It's hard to find. Oh, but you got another copy of it. Killer Blaster. I don't think they ever truly vetted what went on these discs. They just found a bunch of stuff of BBS servers and just downloaded it all and chucked it on CD. Zool, Zone 66, fix for Zone 66 for Gravis sound users. WQ, is that gonna be potentially WordQuest? I don't know. It doesn't actually say what it is. WQ10. VGA arcade game, smooth scrolling, good sound. Not a heck of a lot of action games. We'll try to go through all of them as much as we can. And see what they like. Every game will download itself, well, not download itself, install itself, rip itself on CD, install itself onto your hard drive, which I always found a bit of a pain in the ass as a kid because I didn't fully understand it, that these things were taking space. Once you were done, it didn't delete itself. You had to sort of go in manually and delete it. And now it gives us a display of what's there. Oh, that one doesn't work. We don't have a free memory. Oh, this works. No, this is just a graphics test. They've got a graphics test on it? Great. That's what graphics could have looked like. I don't know if you had a free up memory on DOSBox, so I'm not going to bother. I don't know if we're going to run into the error multiple times. If we do, then I'm going to have to look into it, obviously. But I really expect it's not going to be an ongoing actual issue. Bunny Blast. Bunny Blast. By Assad. Assad made this game, apparently. Assad Hanif made this game. Hey, it's Palmo. How you doing? Jesus, the sound effects for this. What the fuck is this shit? This is what they played back in the day, man. So this is clearly a PC speaker game.
I want that juicy shit.
I like the fact that Fucking Pamo subscribes to this shit.
Assad made this. It's fucking shite.
I don't even know what to do. I mean, I know what to do. It's obviously like a very rudimentary, like, hey, they're light gun games of this ilk. Look what you said. We're quitting that. That was Bunny Blast Bait My Assad, according to the document or the website. I'm not playing that anymore. Whoops! I forgot to include the code before to confirm the presence of a VGA board. So apparently that didn't work. Well, fuck me. You have to make sure you have one of these before running the program. So whoever put this up online, I assume this was online back in the day, just chucked up something and went, oh shit, I haven't got any code in this to make sure you've got the right graphics card. I don't know what happened. If you didn't have a graphics card and just would like your computer self-destruct. And this is the 1.0 version. There's bound to be bound to be bugs. I don't know if there's going to be bugs in that game. There's nothing that happens in it. Quit fighting. Mine and the Sards podcast, or Palmer's podcast, is a sequel or a spin-off to Quit Yapping. I like the fact that Pete just says, well, fuck me. And then, like, maybe he crashed his card. Who knows? CBB Plus take for more details on how to play. Well, we need to know how to play. Let's see. Either author not responsible for any damage that occurs to your system by installing. That's good to know. Current VGA with at least 256k RAM. That's too much. Description. The evil rabbits from the planet America. That's literally says America. From the evil planet America have invaded your fields. Even though they look harmless, they pose a great threat. Blow them away before they reach your crops beyond the Golden Hill. Controls. Left button to fire. Right button for options. Very difficult. This is a game I wrote and released onto any BBS. So yeah, whoever made this CD compilation, Walnut Creek, just downloaded a bunch of games from BBS, chucked it onto a CD-ROM, sold it. This one's, I guess it's shareware. Nothing really interesting. There's only one type of sound effect, so it didn't have a proper sound card to it. It just had PC speaker, which just makes horrible noise. We're playing Biomenace. I actually like Biomenace a lot in my nostalgia's eyes. It's made by Apogee, which was alongside id. They released a ton of games. All largely the same. Duke Nukem was kind of the same. Yeah, Menace works. Yeah, make it. Commander Keen was kind of the same. What else was on the games? Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. There was tons. There was tons. The note for this one, I actually gave us the right drive. What's the executable in Biomenace 1? B-1. I guarantee, and I spelled Menace wrong, guarantee that this is, again, episodic. And all of them were just like B-1, B-2, B-3. We got some proper sound effects now. Listen to those. Wow. Sound effects. Clearly not the Ghostbusters theme at all. Ghostbusters! No. That's shoot, that's jump. Oh, Jesus! It came right for me. Oh my god. How was I meant to dodge that? Collect 50 gems, get an extra life. How do you? How the hell are you meant to... Oh, can you duck? Yeah, okay. So how the heck are you meant to hit those fuckers? They're too low. That looks like Cosmo from Cosmos Cosmic. Ah, we died. Those being my smaller games than this that have sound card support, but this did. But this was Apogee, so they had a team behind them. But yeah, we're going to be dealing with a lot of PC speaker set, which is fine. Oh. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh yeah. Oh, there's grenades. Oh. How do we get this guy? Oh, we kicked his ass. Throw grenades to blow up monsters. Okay. Come on, can we get him? Can we get... Got him, bitch. Press up to open door. Is that guy dead? There's nothing here? Okay. Just a bonus place to get a bunch of, grenades. Oh, you piece of shit. How do I throw grenades? I don't actually know what the button is for grenades. Ah, shit. Enter. Enter's the button. Look at that. This game had grenades and everything. What a badass game. Can this guy, like, go away? We got a beacon, we got it. If we go back, we'll be able to spawn now. Ah, shit. I'm obviously not playing, properly. Just because I know it is. I want to get through as many games as possible. You don't have the right shot. What shot? I missed the door down there. Oopsie. Oh. I did like Biomenace a lot. I played this a lot back in the day. That's just points. Because it kind of was quite a good looking game for, maybe not necessarily for the time, but just in my mind, I guess it was a good looking game. And just being able to hop around, blasting monsters was fun. Had some funky music. Relatively simple game. It was on the same most shareware games. But yeah, we're going to encounter a lot that don't have sound card support. Or more specifically, Roland 32 support, which is nicer sounding. Oh, Jesus. But do I have the key for this? Did we use all our keys up? Fuck it. I thought we had at least one left. I guess the sound effect does wear on you after a while, though. Being it's just the same loop over and over again. We got health. Oh, there was a key there. Ah, shit. I don't know what this does. Switch activates the platform. What platform? We got two keys, actually. And we'll go for this one. We got the crystal shard. Hell yeah, we can rescue the guy now. I should play this game professionally. I do probably have more nostalgia for this than anybody in chat does. Somewhere in each level, there's someone who likes me who holds the key to exit. You must find them. Thanks for the key. I'll use this to go to use the next level, rescue your friends. Nice. We've also got red grenades. Can you cycle through grenades? No, maybe not. I don't know where the mentioned platformers at all. Oh. Oh, there's the exit. Oh yeah. I think we'll actually just finish it after this level. I think we've got enough idea of what the game is. That was Biomenace. From, does it say when it was from? No, but if you buy it, accept the mission and continue your adventures along 24 amazing levels like the Computer Core, Mutant Ant Hill, Genetic Labs, and more. Confront evil Master Kane and blast him into atoms. Onward, Snake. So we were Snake Plissken or something. We're clearly referencing Escape from LA, Escape from New York, New York to LA, LA to Wendigo. Price was only $29.95 plus $5 of shipping. If you order today, you'll get the latest version of the game. I mean, you'd hope so. 2 more games of high action. I think it just means Bioshock 2 and 3 at the episodes rather than actually 2 actual new games. A secret chic mode password, hints and secrets card, access to the hints line, which you'd have to pay for anyway, and more high quality software in the future. But maybe you did get extra games and get access to the next commander key and so on. Or now 1-800-GAME-123. Visa and MasterCard welcome. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I guess it just... I don't know how that works. Somebody probably knows how that works. Apergy Software, PO Box 496389, Garland, Texas. Foreign orders refer to the game menu. Oh, God damn it. I have to refer to the game menu. Why is that not working? CD game 2. Oh, games 2. Duh. Wait, that was just bats. Yeah, that's how I've always felt. Hobo is very much that. That's B Blast Bio. I guess it's just on the D drive. I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Is that people always go, oh, games are so expensive these days. That's what they cost back in the day as well. Like that's, as you say, $73. You paid $73 for that, and that's not a Mario or a Zelda or anything like high level. It was kind of shit. I have nostalgia for it, but I never played the full game. I know people are selling them here. I've seen one of the full versions of Biomenace online. Locally, somebody's selling it. But do I want to pay that much for it? Not really. Blast, Super Blast. I think this is going to be what's it called? Brick Breaker or whatever it was called. I think there's a copy of that. I can't remember what the original ones. Arkanoid was what I first encountered with it. I can't remember what the original one is. High-res monochrome, low-res EGA, high-res EGA, super high-res VGA. Holy shit. Let's go super high-res. I don't know what my thing is. None of these work. Jesus, what have I done? I broke it. I think it's actually trying to play it, but it ain't liking it. But oopsie. I'm gonna have to quickly remount everything. See, mount VE/. I don't know why it's not capturing, by the way. There we go. Oh, it's capturing now. Cool. I'm going to try it one more time. I just want to see if I can get it to... If we just do normal VGA rather than Super VGA, does it work then? But, I don't know. I'll give it a go, see what happens. If it still doesn't work, I don't think we're going to be missing much. I really liked... we'll just do a high-res VGA. Requires VGA monitor. That's all it requires. Here we go. It doesn't capture right this game for whatever reason, but sure. Yeah, this is just Brick Blast or Breakout, I think it was called. Oh my god, this is ugly. You can't even see. For whatever reason, it's not capturing the full screen. I don't know why they released this, but sure. The slowest version of Breakout possible. Alright. God, no. Look at those graphics. Made by MW. We're gonna quit. Morph's World. That's who was the designer behind it. We're glad you enjoyed Morph's Super Blast. I loved it. Well, if you want Super Blast 2, you can get it from 1-800-842-4263. Contains 243 screens. Holy shit, that's a lot of screens. Doesn't tell you how much it costs. Advanced Trap, Morph Stones. Still no actual cost in the games. Morph's Pinball, Super Blast 2. Morph's Flight. We've got a lot of stuff. To order internationally, call our toll-free number. Well, we can't call it because we're international. We got Tank Wars. Let's try it. Let's try it. Phantasy Star was really fun. I never owned it, but I rented it out from the video store a ton on the Sega Master System. My favorite Master System game is still, without a doubt, Dragon's Trap. Holy shit, what a good game. Oh, well, yeah, all right. We got a crate. Okay. Upon saving, cool. Let's save. Oh, okay. This is basically Gorilla. I think it was called on Cube Basic. Scorched Earth. I played one called that. I know what it's going to be. Players 2, main menu, sound option, start. Start. Yeah, it was this game where I don't even know how this is gonna work. Damn it, we missed. Damn it, we missed. You sort of had to figure out how to hit the other player. This one was kind of cool because it shows you the trajectory of your previous shots. so you kind of would figure out. Artillery Commander, that's probably the old Scorched Surface one I remember. Guerrillas, of course, was a like hidden thing in Q Basic, which was a programming. We win! Yeah! That's a whole game. Well, we're not going to play it again, I'm afraid. How do we quit? It's not letting us quit. Also, a lot of these would do that. Like, I don't know how you're actually meant to quit this. At all. There doesn't seem to be any button for quitting. Oh. Control list. Can we quit? Boss screen, F10, quick game control queue. I did try that. Yes. There are ones on this that we just won't be able to quit. For whatever reason, it won't let us actually press the quit button. And you'd have to, at least with this, we can just shut down DOSBox and carry on. Back in there, you had to reset your whole computer. Pain in the ass. Bomb Boy. This is just going to be Bomberman. Well, maybe not. I don't remember this. It's an ugly ass game. Whatever it is. Oh my god. What the heck is this? You ran out of life. No shit. Alright. In this game, you're a bomb boy, a small mutant boy who was born underground. You must reach the exit to continue to the overworld. You have a limited amount of type of different bombs at your disposal. Pushing down an appropriate function key activates. So what is that? The question mark bomb is not available in the demo version. The cursor key moves you around. You always shoot in the direction you last faced. Special surprise waits for those to complete the full game. Some of the exits will only appear after enemies have been destroyed, or part of the cavern has been destroyed. Good luck. Alright. Jesus. This is the absolute drizzling shits. Alright, we're gonna try one more time. I want to see if I can do it. I can see the things on the button to tell you. You can't see them on your screen, weirdly. But there's just no... There's no, like, head detection. I'm firing the bullets at them. It ain't doing shit. I'm stuck. See, you can actually see them hitting. Alright, we're not playing that again. What a terrible, terrible game. Boomerang. Boomerang. I'm sure this game will be great. I mean, the reality was, with these discs, like, 90% of the games were terrible. Actually, that's unfair. I would actually say more, maybe 50%, sort of a 50-50. Even the majority of stuff we played so far has been terrible. What was it called? Biomenace would have been cool back in the day. Obviously, it's aged, but now, poop and butt. Is it going to be the same thing? Yeah, sure. The fuck? Oh. We can play that. Oh. Oh, I see what this is. This is, Tron. It's meant to be 2-player, so I'm meant to be able to play holding with the other, with player 2, using the other. I don't know what their shoot key is. Tab? Yeah. Kind of a WASD-esque thing. Instead of WS, it's WADX to go down. And then tab to shoot, which isn't the most comfortable key position. But you were meant to sort of share the keyboard with your mate. And then running around this world trying to... I just killed myself. Trying to kill each other. I guess there was, different mazes we could do. I don't know what factor means. Factor, let's do factor 3. Start. Yep, perfect. Very simple way. Oh, okay, the factor is speed. If I just keep running into the... I mean, it's kind of dumb that you can't run into the boomerang. They were just clearly didn't have great programming. It was just the fact that if you hit it, you died. It's what was very cool. And as I say, this was just stuff that a company downloaded from a BBS service. They went online, went to a bunch of BBS servers, tried to find what were free games available or shareware games available, download them onto a CD-ROM, and sold it at a store for a profit. Considering that a lot of the time they probably didn't ask for permission or anything like that to sell somebody else's property. The shareware term comes from the fact that you were able to share these games. They encouraged it that, hey, if I went online and found Boomerang, I was meant to share the BBS address with yourself, with Pete, with Palmo, with whoever else that's in chat at the moment. We're meant to share it with each other and go, hey, have you played Boomerang? Maybe copy it to a floppy disk if you made it work, whatever. It was not necessarily meant to be like copied to CDs and then sold. It's sort of like how people do that with like copyright-free movies nowadays, or for the past dozens of years, in all fairness. But like how Night of the Living Dead's not copywritten, so you can go into stores and you find like hundreds and hundreds of copies of the movie Night of the Living Dead, released by different, probably they sell these days because people don't sell DVDs anymore. But when DVDs were a thing, people would sell copies of Night of the Living Dead just because you could. You could burn it to a CD. Like, there's a bunch of Three Stooges episodes. I don't know if all of them are now copyright free, but for a long time they were like a select, and it was really random ones. It wasn't like the original ones. It was like some with Shemp, some with Curly, some with when Shemp came back. That you could put onto a DVD and sell as well. So a lot of time when you buy Three Stooges DVDs, it was the same bits. Blake Stone, so we got, again, by Apogee. There's already a few Apogee games in this. Apogee is obviously a bit more, I think Blake Stone's a terrible 3D shooter, now that I remember about it. Blake Stone, Apogee had a bit more of a budget behind it. It was a bigger company. Company with some sort of notoriety, I guess. Or influence, or power, I don't know what you call it. But I think, yeah, Blake Stone's a third-person shooter, or first-person shooter, rather. Even though it's not installing. Come on! These are just copying straight from the CD, so I don't know why it says inflating. It's not like it's not decompressing or anything. It's not actually, even though it says being uncompressed, it's not. If you go into CD-ROM, you can find all of the things fully there. I don't know why it says that. C. Keystone works. Yes, create it. You know, it's like a bigger game when not only does it have to uncompress or copy itself from the disk to your hard drive, but it copies an installer rather than the game itself. I mean, most first-person shooters just were terrible back in the day. Like, really, really dreadful. I know, oh, amazing. My aunt's always been like the wealthy person in the family. But she would go on holiday quite often, and she'd go to Thailand, was one of her favorite places to go. And she would do the same. She'd buy a bunch of bootleg DVDs from Thailand specifically, and you'd have all, again, these really bad translations. But the other thing is they would censor the DVDs, which sort of defeated the whole purpose of it. You sort of play these. Yeah, I remember this game. I don't know how well this is going to work. Holy fuck, playing a third-person shooter with keyboard in these days. But it's fine, the red axis keyboard fighting. Oh my god, look at this. It's so slow compared to what we're used to now. I mean, it's got speech in it, that's amazing. But you're very Wolf 3D. Oh, we do not shoot informants, we shot an informant. Shit! Is it an informant? Alright. Well, we're not shoot him. I mean, I keep saying I mean. But these were just so ugly in my opinion. I did play through the entirety of Wolfenstein 3D back in the day. Medic! There was a bunch of other first-person shooters that people would release a lot more independently that I played through, which I don't know how I survived playing the whole fucking thing. Well, yeah, it's easy to get bored quickly of Wolf 3D, and the same with this. It's just that all the levels look the same, all the screens look the same. It becomes very easy to get lost in. Because you just... It feels like you're repeating the same screen over and over and over again. Let's just shoot him, fuck him. Piece of shit. I mean, we're not going to play this much longer. Holy fuck. One ugly game and slow as well. Oh my god, there's a robot. Like, so doesn't walk around in the FPS community? No. It's slow, it's ugly, it's... I mean, even by when this came out, standards, it was ugly. Goldfire must be stopped. Sign up for other action-packed missions today and save the universe. Those were other creatures we could fight. You'll never succeed, Stone. These are the fiercest creations in the universe. Made by Apogee Games, AM Productions, I don't know who that was. Look at those creatures, look at them. So detailed. Wow. Crap. You. I don't know how many games are in the Morris Revenge. We did see Morris Revenge being mentioned before. When we were playing the Block one, I think it was. Animal Quest was on tons of them. I guess we're not technically ready to go to these yet. Barracuda, Bolo Adventures, I kind of like Bard's Quest. The Captain Comic. What else have we got? We're going to have some doubles, I think. As well. Dracula. Holy fuck, I love Dracula. I still love this game. Oh, I'd say that. I'm going to play it and go, oh my god, this was shit. Dracula in London is really, weirdly interesting idea for a game. We got Commander Keen there. Which is some doubles up. Really, Kingsley's Mansion. There was a bunch of text adventures on this. Most of them are terrible. I guess we'll still go through them, but that text adventures, there's not going to be much we can really look at. Loads of Morph games. Morph's World. NetHack. Colossal Adventure, which is one of the first adventure games of all time. Inspired Roberta Williams to make her games. It's a graphical programs and adventure. I just want to quickly see if I can find that thing I was mentioning before. I think the 3D world is on this. Quest 3D? No. No, it doesn't. I can't think of where it'd be. What were the Windows games on this? We won't be able to play any of these. Dare to Dream, I think I was one of the ones that mentioned. It was kind of a cool point-and-click adventure game by Epic Games. Get the Girl is probably the only one I'd like to play, which was like this smutty game that was so shit, but it's kind of funny. Get the Girl, this one dynamite game from Ultimate Adventure. Get the Girl, the Art of Romance. Test your manly skills by trying to pick up the girl. In this graphical adventure, it's not really a graphical adventure. Star Trek game was on all of them, was terrible. Colossal Caves for Windows. I mean, there's nothing there. Feed the Cows text adventure was on all these shareware discs as well. It was terrible. It was just a text adventure game. Why you had to make it in Windows, fuck knows. Arcade games. Again, you're taking a look for it. You've got Pac-Man. Why these had to be Windows? Dual Thief was on all the shareware discs. I never will understand. Dual Thief was kind of slightly fun. It was just like control of people with your mouse. Don't hit other objects on the screen, but try to pick up the jewels. Interesting game. Nothing deep, nothing interesting, but a little bit of fun. Some educational games, Word Rescue. I love the fact that this is under Windows 1. Word Rescue game for kids, DOS program. You put it under the wrong fucking thing. Word Rescue is the shit. I've actually bought that on Steam. I bought the full Word Rescue game on Steam. An RPG game, but it's fun. Probably hasn't aged even remotely well, but I love it. So BBS doors are actually, oh no, I was going to say door games. No, they're not. Yeah, this is how you connect to them. None of this will work these days. All of these will be gone. Door Cat. Nobody will keep up their BBS servers 20 years, 30 years in the future. God, it's 30 years. We finished Black Stone. Now we go to Chopper Commando. Chopper2.exe. As you say, these are a lot of people's first attempts at games. But wow, can you make something that's actually decent looking? This is so ugly. Oh, they shout out so many. I mean, Commander Keen's probably their best one. It's actually very, very... very, very fun. What am I meant to hit? Oh, yeah. What is the buttons? Oh yeah, fucking blew it up. Sucks to be you, nerd. Oh shit, he's after us. Oh my god, we hit the ground. Shit! We died. Tom, we lost another one. It's okay. General, life goes on. For most of us, anyway. Well, we blew up one tower. That's all we need to do. Mission complete. Boys, go home. Clone Invaders just gonna be Space Invaders. We all know it. We all know it. Yeah, I think really Commander Keen's probably the only one that's held up. It's a decent. We're not gonna do turbo. We'll do fast. It's fine. Press 1 or 2 players. Well, 1. What the fuck is this? It's too fast. Jesus Christ. Just the fact that obviously it's not meant to run on a modern computer and just shits the bed instantly. Well, that's Clone Invader. I think a lot of them were popular. That they had, Blackstone probably wasn't popular, but like Bowman's was probably popular. I guess Duke was as well. So Duke obviously can become a massive franchise. The older ones aren't that interesting, but turn out Duke 3D, which is hugely successful. Well, for the time, was hugely successful. Then Duke Forever, which was amazing, the greatest game ever made. Everybody still raves about it today. I'm kidding, obviously, but I have no idea what this is. Combat Zone. There was Battle Zone back in the day. Is it going to be just a copy of that? A lot of time, these people just churned out copies. As we saw, we had Clone Invaders, Space Invaders. We had Boomerang, which I think was meant to be a copy of Tron. Then we had the Breakout clone. What other clones have we had? Is that it? Ooh, it's like reshaped itself, so you can't see it properly. I'm not gonna resize the screen because one, this is ugly as hell, and two, we're probably not gonna play it for that long. I don't know what the heck that was. Okay, so you can see it's meant to be. It feels like it's meant to be Battle One. Oh my god, can we quit? This is the dumbest fucking game ever. Okay, maybe I should resize it. It looks like it's meant to be mix up an RTS with a turn-based strategy game where you got your commanders on this side. Obviously, there's some moving just constantly. Can I select a bunch? Move all units. I don't know. But let's quit. That was terrible. But yeah, because again, we're running this on a modern PC, it just goes way too quick for it. So you just have these guys running at me. I said quit. No. Troops to return home. Truce signed. Good news. God, no. Nope, save the game. Playmates the top 10 list. Holy shit. Fart. Yeah, fart butt. Made it level 2. My name's gonna go down in history for that. Register now. Register version on Combat Zone available. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna buy it. Print order form? Yeah, no. I forgot that a lot of them were like actual print order forms as well. Brilliant. They don't make them like that anymore. Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. We've got another Apogee game just for your delights. Cosmos I kind of liked, but it probably has aged like absolute shit as well. It's just a mechanic, and I know... God, what came out first? Cosmo or Sonic and Knuckles? There's a mechanic of where you could stick to walls, and it was very much like Knuckles. Well, I'm not going to bother with it. You've actually got the zip file there. Let's do it. Do you have original Lemmings on the CD? Maybe. We'll find out when we get through it. Often we're chucking either original Lemmings or Lemmings Christmas on these CDs. If you remember back in the day. I don't own a physical copy of original Lemmings. I used to own it back in the day. I had a bunch of games. I had an Amiga 500 growing up, which I've got a one behind me that I've recouped. But I had a Amiga 500 back in the day and had the original Lemmings in box, which was great. I loved Lemmings. I think I even had it on Master System. But all that stuff's long, long gone now. We don't have enough memory to run it, apparently. I don't know how to fix the memory issue on DOSBox. Is that if it becomes an issue, I'm not going to worry about we missing out Cosmo. That's why I called playing nearly every game on the share with this, because I'm going to play them all. I figured it'd be something to just break. I was going to say, so I had, I think I had Lemmings on, yeah, I think I even had it on Master System, which wasn't appropriate for it. But yeah, all that stuff sort of disappeared. I don't know officially what happened to it. Either A, my dad sold them because he had no money, or B, they got taken because he had no money. So I don't know. I don't know which one of the two it is. One of the two. I know they disappeared. They've long disappeared. But I loved Lemmings 2, but they went too far with it as well. If you're in Lemmings 2, like, you could add archers. It's the same fucking game. We've got our first double up. I saw there was a comment zone, but I'm just like, is this going to be... Jesus. Fuck off. Lemmings 2 added tons of new abilities. So if you remember Lemmings 1, you just had very, very simple things. Like people that could block, people that could dig down, dig upwards. And then like stairs. That's sort of, it was very, very sort of simple. Where Lemmings 2 just went really over the top with the abilities. Let's say you could have archers. I can't remember if all of the archers had hooks on them, but they would like shoot it so it was like a grappling hook you could climb up. But it's been a long, long time since I played Good Lemmings 2. I don't know if I want to bother with. Well, that's why Lemmings 1 was great, because it was simple. You just had this simple problem. You had a bunch of creatures. You could see where the exit was, and you're like, how the fuck do I get them from this point to this point? And that was the whole game. And you'd obviously start very, very simple. The first level was Just Dig. I think it was even called Just Dig. I think the first level was literally called Just Dig, where they all fall down into that like box room. Lemmings 3 was really terrible, and it had Lemmings Paint as well. I vaguely remember. I don't remember much about it, but Lemmings Paint. Or a paint function of some description. We'll play this. We'll try to play them all. The fact that this is called Defender, which just means it's a Defender clone. We're going to have so many clones on this, which is just absolutely fucking pointless. Do I need to play Pac-Man to know it's Pac-Man? No, but fuck it. But yeah, I don't know if Lemmings is on this. I'm going to play through at least a couple. I have to run the setup. Fuck off. Sound blast is not detected. Damn it. That's annoying. Last of the free. This is gonna have terrible, terrible. Why can't I? Oh, hell yeah! Just ram into him. At least we got one. What are the shoot buttons? Well, we lost. I don't know what the buttons are meant to be. Press space and play. Space rotates us. Shift. Enter. What a weird control system. He died. Yeah. This is probably the first one we come across where we can't exit it. We actually going to need to... No, not that. Force quit DOSBox. It wouldn't surprise me if this has lemmings on it. It's a lot of shareware games back in the day from my foggy memory, my drug destroyed memory is. Sorry, I'm just remounting everything to DOSBox. Giga 2 mount. A lot of the shareware discs. One of the ones over there that I still own a ton of them. Had either Lemmings or Lemmings Christmas, and it was the same with them having like Jazz Jackrabbit. You'd often have like either Jazz Jackrabbit Episode 1 or Jazz Jackrabbit's Christmas. All same with Jetpack. You'd either Jetpack or Jetpack Christmas. They always did these weird Christmas boots of them. It's like, is it going to be under arcade if they have it? Or we call Christmas Lemmings, so actually it might be under, if we go through, we got this Hexen on here. Hexagon, I was like, holy shit, is Hexen on it? Oh. I mean, it probably would be in this. So we've got Jetpack, as I mentioned, which was a like multiple copies of Commander Keen for whatever reason. We're not going to do all of them. Once we play one, the Commander Keens, that'll be it. So no HJK, Lava Cup, Llama. So no Lemmings there, but could be in the Christmas Lemmings. No. Is there puzzle games? Child, wouldn't be under that. Graphic programs, nah. Oh, puzzle. Volleyball I love. Volleyball used to be a game I played before, like not before we stream. Instead of doing a countdown, I started a stream and played like a couple of rounds of volleyball. I absolutely adored volleyball. Jungle Jack. I was like, oh, is that gonna be Jill of the Jungle again? Or do you know there's a copy of that? It doesn't appear there's any Lemming games on it, surprisingly. I haven't seen Jazz Jackrabbit either, to be fair. Which was... Or ZZT. Oh my god, it's Hugo's... It does have ZZT. Or ZZT, or I don't know what it's actually meant to be called. Super ZZT sucked. I don't think there's any... I don't know even who mentioned... Somebody mentioned it in one of the streams. Skyroads. I don't think Skyroads is on this either. Which is surprising. Skyroads was on like all of them. Is it under demos? It's got Flight. I think Amazon there might be Flight of the Amazon Queen. Was Flight of the Amazon Queen from Access Software? They've had a bunch of like one interactive demos, but a lot of these are just videos. Flavor for Lance, I think, is just a video demo. Demo of the VGA version, I think, is just... It's got King's Quest 6 demo on it. Annoying thing is that it's just not easy to do. You sort of have to... It's got it copied in different parts. Oh, Lemmings 2? There you go. We've got Lemmings 2 on the disc. We'll get to it at some point. No Lemmings 1. Weirdly. TIE Fighter. Playable demo of TIE Fighter. Holy shit. I wonder if it will work. Considering the demo of Bully Beamish. Demo of Christmas Lemmings. There you go. Christmas Lemmings was basically the same as Normal Lemmings just had a Christmas tint over it. Like levels just were covered in snow and random shit like that. It was fucking pointless, to be honest with you. Playable demo of Freddy Farkas. Fuck. There's actually a lot of these that, if they work, it's really cool. I do vaguely remember from back in the day. We got Fatty Bear, his birthday surprise as well. A lot of these just don't work. Like, I think this doesn't work. Just from memory. Come on, install, thank you. Then it's... Yeah, see, this doesn't even work. Oh! I don't know what the hell this is. It's unzipping something. My fly. This is how I end up bricking my computer, is playing an old shareware disk from 95 and unzipping some random documents. Well, it's got the right file there, Skiv or Sarah. Yes. Install. EGA, CG, VG, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the words I was trying to say were. That's fine. Fine. Sure. Yeah, it doesn't even have the stuff in it. Well, it doesn't work, annoyingly. I just was curious to see what it was. There's going to be something that compares, like, original King's Quest 1, which is ugly, as said, we played on stream, with the remake, which was kind of pretty. I actually kind of like the graphics to it a lot. But yeah, just as full-blown faulty. Surely it must be on. It's just gonna be a video. Surely it must be on YouTube. You caught me curious. King's Quest 1 demo. But the sounds for it. Oh. Oh, a window's covering it. This is what we missed out on. We could have had this playing the whole time. I think we played the remake on stream. I can't remember. We played the original at least. We played King's Quest 1, King's Quest 2, and then stopped. In 1984, Roberta Williams designed the first King's Quest 3D adventure game, blah 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 blah. The classic tale of Sir Graham's adventure and the land of Daventry inspired imaginations of children and adults world over, and signaled the beginning of a new generation of computer entertainment. Now Sir Graham's story is retold with advanced graphics and fully theatrical quality, not really musical score. Presenting the new version of King's Quest 1, Quest for the Crown. I mean, look at the reflection. That's kind of fucking cool. The reflection in the water. That the game could actually do that. The new graphics. Taking the heart of a mountain to battle a fierce dragon. Not true. I like that they add all of the stuff that's not in the game at all. Oh, at least we get to see what was on the demo. It's just so much stuff that's not actually in the game. It's kind of like, yeah, this could be in it, this could be in it. I mean, that doesn't happen. The new drawing actually looks kind of shit. I almost prefer the design of the old one. The new graphics climbing, that's a pain in the dick. I don't know if I did play the new one. Because I don't remember climbing that horrible, horrible beanstalk. This is probably where it improved the most. The screen, even in the old days, was ugly.
I want that juicy shack meat.
Hey, Rabies. Appreciate you dropping in.
Hey everyone, flying visit as it's nearly bedtime.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you drop in. Thanks for the resub. And also thanks for the resub, Pum. I don't know if I actually said thank you for it. I apologize. That's really shitty of me. Something I want to, like... As I said, we always want to acknowledge everybody. Thank you for resubbing. Thank you for supporting the channel. I genuinely appreciate it. So thank you, Rabies. Thank you, Palmer. I did see you do it before, and I just don't know if I said thanks. Yeah, I always like the design of the redesign of the Leprechaun's place, but the redesign for most of the game, the dragon looks nice as well, but the rest, a lot of it was pretty ugly. Or even if you never played a computer adventure before, don't miss out on the all-new King's Quest 1 from Roberta Williams and Sierra Online. I don't know if Roberta was actually involved in the remake. Roberta is such a sort of interesting piece of game design history. Being one of the earliest, if not the earliest, female video game designers out there. But she just sort of went and did something. She played Colossal Cave, which they remade. I never bothered to remake. It's not really appealing. But so just had these ideas in her head, and she would just draw them on maps and just like, okay, this is what the thing is. You got King Graham. Well, he wasn't actually king at that point. You got the Knight Graham. You start at the castle. You got to get free items. The items are located here, and she'd just draw maps of it. And sort of her and her husband would work on it, building it together. But it was just really, really interesting and ambitious, just to be like, yeah, we're going to do a thing. We're going to bash out this game. We're going to play some Juke. Another Apogee game. You'd be proud to know. Ah, shoot. I didn't see my phone ring. Bugger. I might have to do this call because I just missed a call. So I had a job interview yesterday for a recruitment agent. I think who just called me was my recruitment agent, so I've got to see what this means. Whether it be good news or bad news. I don't feel great for an interview, so it probably isn't good. But I'm not hugely worried either. But I probably should call back. Give me however long phone call takes.
Martin Music Center carries a complete line of the finest musical instruments and supplies. Exclusive dealer for Hammond, Cable, and Melloid grand organs and pianos. Let Russ Parrish, manager, or Earl Nicola show you the beautiful new models of Hammond organs. Class instruction by the talented teaching staff makes learning easy and fun. So for all of your musical needs, visit Martin's Music.
So I'm back. No update. It was a call from my recruiter. But he was just essentially calling to say, hey, how did it go yesterday? Are you still interested? The only sort of good news that came from it was the recruitment agency that put me through was like, oh, yeah, so we tried to present yourself and 2 other candidates for this role. They said outright no to the 2 other candidates and only wanted to interview you of that pool we gave, so that's good. That my CV's like sexy enough to get that, to land the interview start of it. Apparently they had to interview somebody else, which should have finished roughly around now, and that the other recruiter, so 2 people recruiting, is currently apparently trying to contact them and say, hey, what did you think of Chris? Does he have the job? Doesn't he have the job? If not, why not? The reason why I say I'm not worried is because we've gone to such like massive restructures across every organization in the country. There's often literally hundreds of people applying for a job at once. The fact that I've got in through the door already speaks volumes. So if I didn't get it, it's not going to be because of anything. It very much, and I've been told, in fact, directly by organizations before, multiple times, that they literally flipped a coin and it just didn't land on my side. It's just that so tight of a race at the moment. There does seem to be a bunch of these that are not running because of lack of memory. And so I guess that's something I should look up. Free memory DOS box. I never needed to before. DOSBox apparently makes so much memory available that it do. Okay, that's annoying. I'm not gonna bother with that. If they don't work, they don't work. The fix is something you need to do out of this, outside of Giga Games, and it'd be just too finicky of a thing. It's not hugely finicky, but just not worth it for what we're getting. Like playing original Duke. Look, we're not missing fuck all. We're really not missing fuck all. It means I am going to have to keep an eye on my phone. I feel I always miss phone calls because I only have it on vibrate mode, and often I don't hear it or feel it. So often I just miss phone calls, and with the recruiter, I've missed every single phone call of this without fail. So I need to be a bit more observant. I probably should pay attention that they've called me to say, again, whether it be bad, whether it be good, it is what it is. Duke Nukem 2 was actually significantly better than Duke 1. Kind of a neat. It was just they wanted to touch base to see what I thought of it. Thought it was a role, thought of the people I was talking to. I don't fully understand either myself, Roy, or why they called. To just say, hey, we don't know yet. could be purely so. I've talked to a lot of people, and recruiters are having a really, really tough time as well. Um, Primarily because there's just not enough roles out there anymore. So they've got loads of people in their books, and there's not enough roles to put those people into those spaces. Um, so I think they're very much more hands-on than they traditionally would be, because they really want to get you to land that role. Because obviously recruiters get a payout or a continual payout or whatever the case may be, and depending on whatever sort of setup they've got, but they exist on this pay. Like literally my last job where I was contracting as well, my other coworker was contracting. He was landing roles, well, not landing roles. He was talking to recruiters, and he was talking to two recruiters over lunch, because often recruiters will actually wine and dine you. But he was talking to two recruiters over lunch, and he made some comment about like, oh, the job market's tough out there. And one of Chris said, yeah, actually that one's being let go because there's no roles out there. We can't afford to keep this recruiter on anymore. He's like, fuck, like, I didn't mean to bring it up. I didn't realize it's going to be such a sore subject. But my point is, I think they're trying to be hands-on. They're trying to say, like, do we still have Chris as a candidate within our books? Do we still have Chris able to take this job if we phone call him in 10, 20, 30 minutes? Say, congrats, you got the role. Has he not? Have any recruiters blind done 69 me? No. I've only been wined and dined once with a recruiter. And that was the one prior to, that was the one that got me into, was it one that got me into police? It might not have been. It might have been a different one. Recruiters used to have a lot of money behind them. One of my friends, her boyfriend is a recruiter, and she was always just blown away at like the money he gets to like seduce people, I guess, technically. Would like go, hey, this is a recruitment agency you want to be with. The weird thing is there's no like exclusivity with recruiters. Like I'm under like 5 different recruitment agencies. There's no exclusivity contract. It's more just who you pick to sell you. So often, well, not often, but there's been a number of times where I've had multiple recruiters call me about the same role. And I've had to make the decision about like, okay, which one of you do I think is going to sell me the best? Because that's what a recruiter does. They sort of sell you. You send them their CV, but they'll potentially use it up themselves. They'll potentially not even send the CV through, but they go, oh, we got this guy, he's got the skill set, blah, 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 blah. It's weird world. Nukem 2. I got a feeling this won't work either. I know. But that was a long time ago. It's like literally a long time ago when there's still money going around. Now prepare yourself for a new experience. These days I just get phone calls. And I'll be lucky to get a phone call. What a great soundtrack. Nukem 2. Now I'm playing so slowly. Oh shit, I feel that. Yeah, so I did. The part that annoyed me was I had an interview yesterday, and it was very much sold as this isn't going to be an interview, it's going to be like an informal chat. And generally I've had those before. I've had times where the interviews were just really informal chats. So like, hey, we just want to get to know you, make sure that you're a good fit for the organization. that sort of thing. Sorry, I'm just focusing on the game. But yeah, this was leaning far more to the traditional interview thing, and I always. The part I struggle within them, is we have a thing here called star. It's just how you meant to do, how you should do an interview. And I don't know if it's a popular thing where any of you are from. It's meant to be like situation, task. God, I can't remember what that is. Ask, response. I don't remember what the A is. But you're sort of meant to say like what the situation was, what you did. And what action, task, action, response, and what was the outcome of it. Well, we can blow this up, maybe not. I just hate that format because you're meant to do it very much like, what did you do, specifically you? And I'm very much a team player in that sort of space where I'm like, oh, so we did this, we did this. You're not meant to say we. So I've always sort of struggled to whip it there. Oh well. It ain't a big deal. I mean, this was... Oh my god, I keep fucking up. This was a neat-ish game. So those fucking bombs that you can, man. We got the lasers. Biggest problem with this... Ooh. Luxury. I primarily work in government positions, working on how to operate new policy, new services, new blah 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 blah. So they've always had to have an understanding of like, can I actually design this thing? Can I actually help build a new thing? I've worked in research as well. Worked in research and graduated from it in 5 years. Yeah, I mean the big difference there is it's so uncommon now for you to like have a job and that's be your career throughout your working life. It's more common these days that you're gonna hop from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing. I've tended to stay within the same ballpark, so I'm what's called a service designer. It's sort of it's a complicated name because there is a design aspect to it where you design documents that are very, very easy to read for ministers or prime ministers or people within significant power places that will have limited time, so that they can't read like a 100-page document, 50-page document, whatever. Most of the time they're only able to read a single page, so my sort of job is often to condense stuff into a page or make it legible, or make it interesting that they can kind of look at it and go, okay, I understand this. But also there is the actual service aspect to it, so I'm designing a new service, I'm designing a new product, I'm designing a new piece of legislation, a new piece of policy, whatever. Yeah, that's exactly you sort of, and that's the thing that's annoyed me most, Roy, is I've never been able to progress or climb the ladder within the same organization. Never. I've been able to do it from moving from one organization to another. Even when I've interviewed for roles within the same organization, nope. Don't want hide nor hair of it. But if I don't know where the fuck I want to go. I might quit soon. But yeah, I can go to other places and move from organization to organization and be just fine. Access granted. Oh, you fucking. Which kind of like the whole elevator thing with this. I don't remember what the point of this is. Are we at the end yet? Are we complete level? I'll just wrap up there. I kind of wish we watched the intro for this. The intro for this is actually fucking hilarious. Here we go. That's fair. That's also fair. Yeah, I've always been a designer. By always, I mean like for my main career life, I've been a designer. Yes, we won't quit. I've done other things. I've been a journalist. I've been a record producer. I've been I've been. What else have I done? I've worked retail spaces. I've worked call centers. Been a nerd. Thanks. I've been a teacher. Nerd. I've done different things. Let's watch the introduction for this, and then this is instructions, not instructions. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our nation's heroes has disappeared. While Duke was being interviewed on television about his new book, Why I'm So Great, Mr. Newcomb was abducted by an unknown force. Never news is fuck off, these Palmo. Piece of shit. Sneaky bastards. For you, or for your brother, Hobo. Yeah, that sucks. God, you did. I was looking, you prick. I can't even think now, you fucker. Hey, Craigle. Sorry, it's just playing Duke Nukem 2. We were quite out of it, so we don't have any cool music anymore. Lovely to see you, though. We're going through old school games from an old, I don't even know what the fuck this game is. Electro Body? From an old school, shareware disc. So really, really old vintage games. Duke Nukem, Commander Keen. This is the disc. We'll get to Lemmings at some point. Much to Roy's celebration. Yeah, I was going to say, what else I've been in my life? I've been a researcher as well. I've done different things. I've just sort of constantly fallen into things I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with my life. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. What am I doing? And eventually I sort of found, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to work as a designer. Again, we've run into the era of not enough, whatever it was, not enough memory. Come on. Some of these take ages to install. There is a way to fix the memory issue, as I was saying. It's just I can't be asked for something that is not going to be that good. It's not worth it. Like, if it's Lemmings, maybe I'll do it. But 90% of these games are going to be terrible. That one just doesn't work. Oh, do we really need I mean, look, they got 2 copies of the same game right there. Galactics and Galactics. Literally 2 of the same game. Back to back. I'm gonna hop into something else. We're going through the action ones bit by bit by bit. I wanted to hop into volleyball because I'm just thinking about it now. I mentioned before, but I really want to actually like show you guys volleyball because it's just the sexiest game ever made. One of my favorite games, like legitimately. Why is that not working? Install. Does GX1 work? Yeah. I like that it yells at you. Sound blaster, blah blah blah. We just put in the defaults. Pointing device, mouse, I guess. It didn't work. Oh. No, I would have done it. So the problem, I did a quick look, and the problem with it is your DOSBox actually has so much memory that some games will just freak out and go, "Oh my god, there's so much memory! You clearly don't have enough memory," and just breaks. I can't remember if this is the one that's 2-player or one. Volleyball. This is the 2-player one by William Salou. Shareware. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to compete against human. And long. Alright. I was trying to remember what I was going to say. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever... I've worked salary most of my life, but I've suddenly sort of made a move to, because of just the current climate we're in, I've been moving to hourly rate, which is a heck of a lot more sexy economically. I probably should have done... I had an idea, and it's not going to work. I was going to like, hey, chat, did you want to play along? But it's just going to be such a ball ache to get, to like wait for you to make your turn. It's just going to take so long that I'm not going to bother. Particularly because it's just going to be like hard to be like, hey, which ball do you want to push down? So this is volleyball. It is a turn-based game where your goal is to get as high of a score as possible. As you see, you can push any of these balls down. And the arrows lands on the arrow, it will go in that direction or move in that direction. The grey blocks will disappear after the round finishes. The 10s will give you that many points. The lower down you get, the more points you get. If you hit the bottom, you get the max amount of points. The sort of spider web-esque thingies are teleporters, and they'll randomly teleport you out another one. So could land on any of them. In fact, to be fair, if you land on any of the teleporters, it would still be of a benefit to you because they're all going to drop down to the bottom anyway. Every single one would drop down to the bottom, so it wouldn't matter. But let's try and get as many points as possible. I'm trying to think of what's the best first move. Everything's gotta be relatively good. I don't know if there's anything that, like, if I don't do it, it's gonna screw me up. The only things I can think of is doing ones that will cut off. And I know the text is covering that one. Let's move the text box down. Move over here. So you can see the board. I don't think there's anything other than this. Well, I'm using the wrong one. Other than this one, actually. That's going to be the only one that we lose out on. That go that way. Yeah, actually, this is probably the best one. The only other ones... See, that one's going to get us to the bottom regardless. The only ones I can think of are worth a damn are to drop them on... These, where it just stops them from dropping a ball. They're still going to get us to the bottom eventually. And who cares? Who cares? Drop that one. Yeah, it's still going to get us to the bottom. The only ones of any benefit to me are dropping them on the ones that prevent him from doing a turn. Actually, there was one. I missed that one. That's going to stop us. Do I just, like, drop all of the ones that will stop him from getting a turn? Yeah, I think that was one of the ones I mentioned as well. Like, I know these are only 4 points apiece, but we're getting, like, a lot of 4-pointers that he can't get. Or they can't get. His computer. His computer! I mean, it's better to go last on that one. That one's best to do there. I'll do that later. I'll do it after stream. Sorry, somebody's just buzzing me about something. Oh, we missed that one, bugger. That was one of the few good ones. It's not huge, because he'll stop there. He won't go slide through and go through the teleporter. He'll just stop here. It's not a big loss. Let's just carry on down the path. Yeah, I used to play this all the time on stream, like, as instead of the countdown. Countdown is much easier because it allows me to do stuff in the background and set up what I want to do and blah blah blah. But I really like this as a puzzle game. It's so simple, and it's always randomly drawn out. The map will just randomly generate, so it's not this every single time. And then it gets more and more complicated with different aspects. That's what I want to steal from, thank you. Cock. That's a bad one. Oh well. You dickhead. No, that was better. Yeah, he got a better one there. Screw you. We may very well lose. He's well ahead in the score. But we also do have to note... I'm gonna get... fuck it. I'm gonna get a few from the Greys. That he probably won't get. And he's going to have loads of no turns as well. I think I did long game, which means we're not going to find out until round 3. Who's actually winning? The weird thing with this game was, it was on a load of shareware discs. but there were two versions that floated about. One of them is actually a later version of this, but would only allow you to play one player. So this version was always the like juicier one to find because you can actually play this multiplayer and have a bit of a laugh with it with your mate, trying to figure out who was doing the best pathway. So you're getting multiple extra coins. I mean, I'm not getting huge from it. I'm not going to beat a score here. Once a craze remove, maybe. To be fair, annoyingly, that's going to drop first. I think it goes from left to right. Oh no, right to left. Oh, it goes from bottom up, which is good. Ba-da-da-da. He's got a ton actually set up. I didn't notice. We got another one dropping to the bottom. Another one dropping all the way, not all the way to the bottom, but close to. Again, close to. We'll get to the bottom for that one. We will. We'll get another one that will hit the bottom. Another one to the bottom. Yeah, we're leading. After all of that, it did. My tactics paid off. The one is over. Stand by. I think we'll leave it there. We'll just say we won. We won. We did it. I'm not going to play for the whole... we found a game we can't quit. Piece of shit. We legit found a game we couldn't quit from again. Map. What the hell? Viewed. Boom. What it was... I should really try to keep going for all of them. That is the concept of the stream. It's just the fact that there's so many of these and just like, God, I'm so bored of this game now. I'm so bored. Alexis didn't work. Hocus Pocus, another Apogee game. Is this going to work? Let's find out. It's going to take a long time to fucking install. Why do Apogee games take the longest? This one's going to... So this one's probably not going to work. Actually, I think I have Hocus Pocus on Steam. They released it. I think they might have released it on Steam, the full game. Hold up. So I think I bought the Apogee like collection of like Cosmo. Yeah, I got Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. Does Hocus Pocus come under it? No, it doesn't. Like Crystal Case, which is probably going to be on this disc. Yeah, I got the Commander Keen complete pack. I didn't even realize I had the complete Commander Keen. What else do I have in that? I can't remember. See. Yes, install. But yeah, I remember buying a bunch of the Apogee games. I think Biomenace is in it. I can't recall. I guess it'll be in the store. While that's installing. The Apogee throwback pack. It was only $1. Only $1. That's actually 90% off. Is that just Rise of It's got Blake Stone. I don't think I've actually got that one. There is an Apogee throwback plat. Secret Agent, I thought I had. Monster Bash, Willy Smash, I can't remember what it's called. Crystal Caves. They've done an HD release of it. I'm just looking for the games. Oh yeah, I do have Secret Agent. They've just HD released. Why the fuck did they HD remaster this shit? Crystal Caves, Cosmos, Cosmic Adventure, Rise of the Triad, which is great. Yeah, weirdly they've got a bunch of them just doubled up for some reason. For some reason. It's just gonna be Hocus? Oh, for fuck's sake. Select music card. We want Sound Blaster. No, that's not Sound Blaster, that's Sound Canvas. Select music card. Sound Blaster. Graphics card. Sound Blaster. Oops. High quality, yeah. Sweet. Stick controller. Keyboard. Save. Type Hocus to play. Hocus Pocus works. Mate, X love this game. It's not that great. It's honestly not that great. Talk about great music. Listen to this shit. We're just gonna do easy mode. Collect all the magic crystals to finish the level. Who are you? What do you want? So another brave apprentice. You'll never make it through these castle walls alive. Bah ha ha. Can't shoot you. Damn it. Oh my god, there's zombies. Crocodiles, whatever you call them. I actually kind of like this music. You might find a silver key to your left, and up the stairway, but you'll never find a secret to the treasure room in the castle. Oh my god. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Oops. I think the difference between modes, I did choose easy. I think it's gonna be like how much damage you take. I was about taking like none. We'll just do the one level, like we did with all the other ones. Once we complete this, we'll move on to the next game. We gotta get through the... Oh, wahoo! Got the key. We got so many games to get through, so fuck. Why did I set myself up for this? I just always thought it would be interesting to, like, nostalgia look into this stuff. Oh. We found the secret. Oh my god. You said I'd never find a secret, but we found a secret. So you found the secret treasure room. Perhaps I misjudged you. You're still doomed for failure. Thanks, Mom. This reminds me of what my parents always said to me. That's the thing, like, all the Apogee games feel so samey. Like, all of these weird sort of, oh, for fuck's sake, sort of platform games that control the same. Most of them control well. I won't, you know, be too hard on them. Oh, we finished the level. I was wondering what the fuck happened there. I just exploded. Yeah, as I said, we'll just do the one level, even though I was supposed to say, even though it crashed. Quick game, yes. We're not gonna save. Check out the entire 4-game series. It was weird. They always called them games. They were episodes. They were either games or episodes. Commander Keen was probably the most notorious from it, but they really went to the episode thing later on. When Commander Keen actually got good. Did we skip Commander Keen? No. Galactics, Hocus Pocus, Jill. Fuck, I hate Jill of the Jungle. I'm gonna play it, but I hate this game so much. It's just really shit and really ugly. Even back then, I hated this game. I always thought it was just absolutely hideous. It's actually properly cold today. I had to turn my heater up. Normally I like, it's too hot. It's too hot. Which one's which? Jill, this one. Epic Mega Games. Jill the Jungle. Jill goes underground. Jill saves the prince. Ugh. That's correct. By Tim Sweeney, who was the founder of Epic Games. I don't know if he's still involved in it. If he still, like, runs the Epic Games Store or anything like that. Come on. Maybe this game's not going to work. Cross my fingers. I fucking hated this game. I always found it just really, really ugly and really slow and difficult to control. Yeah, they ain't gonna load. The only problem is just having to remount everything in DOSBox. See, mount. Like, surely there must be an easy way to do this. Let's see. Wait, what? Yeah, 2 mounts. Boom, we're back. I'm not devastated that didn't work. Where are we? Where are we at? Jill of Jungle 2. No. Commander Keen 1. It's such a jump from... I'm just going to call it Commander Keen 1 to Commander Keen Goodbye Galaxy. Commander Keen 1's pretty ugly. It doesn't work anyway. Commander Keen 4, hard to find. It's on every fucking shareware disk ever. I wonder why they say that. Like, was it actually relatively tricky for them to track down the BBS server, or whatever they had to do to get it? Was there some difficulty? Did they have to hunt down shareware copies of it? Because I know back when I was playing these games, it wasn't hard to find at all. And Commander Keen 4 works. Commander Keen 4, no, it doesn't have any sound. Does it just me, or does this have no sound? The audio works, just not the music. Configure music. Well, some of it works. Okay, it all works. There we go. This must be tickling someone's nostalgia boner. So it sure as fuck tickles mine. Why am I not moving? There we go. I don't remember what the buttons are. Ooh, whoop. What shoots? No. No. What is shoot? That's jump. No. Configure. Use keyboard. Buttons. Fire is space, but it's not. Why doesn't that work? No, not quit. I don't think you had limited ammo in this. Yeah. Why can't you shoot? It doesn't let me change it. That's weird as fuck. So I don't think you'd be able to complete this without being able to shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shit! It is so really gutting. Oh well. I guess we're not playing that. I just don't think you can play without shooting. Commander Keen 4 with CGA graphics, which means it's like 4 colors. How many colors was CGA? 3 or 4? Try this. Killer Blast. I don't know what the hell this is. Never heard of it. Kilo Bat. There's songs for it. And there's like a Killer Blast game on Steam these days, but it's completely different. I don't know what actually this is. Come on. Why is it shapes taking so long to install? Yeah, that's probably it. Killer Blaster. Very Mega Man-esque looking person. This may not work either. VGA. Oh, Jesus. That's loud in my ears. It just crashes. The one I really hope it doesn't crash, and this is going to be to do with that memory error thing again. Why is this not working? It's just fully crashed it. And if it has it, there was a game called Traffic Department 2077 or something like that. I love the hell out of the game. It's one of the few that I may actually make the effort for if it doesn't work. Like Killer Blast, I don't even know what it is. I'm not really going to bother with it. Keep pushing the wrong button. Yeah, most of them I'm probably not going to make the effort for. Lemmings I will. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm just not going to bother. We're nearly done with the action games, which is nice. At least in the stream, we're going to get done with one of the genres. Plus. It's the little things. Come on. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's do. I don't remember Raptor. It's another RPG game by the description, but I don't remember anything about it. I think I really liked about Travel Department 2077. Again, I can't remember what the actual number is. It had a really deep, interesting story. The game itself is super, super basic. And it's an epic game, which is why I'm imagining it will crash. But it had a really, like, weirdly captivating story that I remember being one of the first games ever that dragged me in. I'm like, okay, I'm invested in this. I'm actually wanting to play and find out what happens. I'm trying to find out what it is. Department. 2192. It's on archive.org. I believe. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it is Epic Games, distributed by Epic Games. I believe that all of the copies of it are like full copies. This is a shareware version. Maybe it's different. I'm downloading it. Okay. I might play it at some point. Whoops. Yes, create. Yeah, it was just one of the first games that I remember. I only ever played a shareware one. I don't remember if I finished it or not. Obviously, I didn't if it was just a shareware copy. But yeah, I just remember being really, really drawn in by the story. The graphics are quite pretty for the time. Obviously, haven't aged well now. But yeah, it was just a fun game. Fun game, captivating game. Come on. I don't know why some of this stuff takes ages to install. I don't remember what Raptor is. I'm literally gonna Google and see. We'll see it before I can play. Actually, play it. This is installed. Raptor. Oops, Raptor. It's not even Raptor. What is it? Duh. It's actually Rap. You must run it first. You've just installed it. Keyboard, Sound Blaster, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Save. Rap. Oh my god, look at that sound effects. Holy shit. This game's badass. New mission. My name is Shitfuck. I'm here to fuck shit up. Bum bum. My call sign is Bum Bum. Which picture looks like me? That one probably is the most like me. We're gonna be a rookie. Fly mission. I don't have a fucking clue what any of this means. It's just a shmup. I never really liked the top-down shmups like 1942 and whatever the sequel was called. The top-down shmups never sort of tickled my brain. I did like side-scrolling shmups. I was just trying to see if I could. It very much felt like you meant to drop a bomb on it or something. noise in this game is so fucking loud. I don't know how it is on your end. In my headphones. The explosions are like explosions. System shields low. Shields low. Ah, shit, we died. Dramatic cutscene for you die. We died. That's us. We did. They really have to do the dramatic cutscene. I think you were actually meant to play it with mouse. To order all free missions, call 1-800-GAME-123. Only $34.95. Please add $5 for shipping. Phone orders and other info received to at the section in the game. I don't know what the international one would have been for it. I don't know how you would manage that back then. A lot of time they could just give you a download code rather than send a physical copy. I don't know what is this? Spitlot. I don't know what the hell this is. Spy Pilot. Okay. Spit Pilot. S-Pilot. I don't know what it is. Space Pilot. Of course. Should have guessed. There's no sound at all. Oh my god. What are the controls? Oh. It's vaguely using the mouse, but it's just letting me rotate. You click to rotate. Can we shoot? No. Okay. Well, that was Space Pilot. That was great. Starfire Galaxy and Star arcade game requires 286. I mean 256 for sure. Supports joystick, mouse, ad-lib, and shareware. Let's give it a go. Jesus. We're going to be Sound Labs. Do you want speech? Yes, please. Starfire. God, this game looks amazing. Player 1, press 5. Holy shit, look at that. I don't even know if it's even Galaxian. This plays like shit. Oh my god. Hey, Pete, welcome home. Welcome home. Shit! You made me die! This game plays like shit. I'm not playing it anymore. Can I not even quit? Paused. Nice. Did you see the sights, or did the sights see you? A short while later. Oh my god, I've destroyed Earth. Shit! That's my fault. My bad. But what should we do? what? I want the story. Give us the tea. Oh my god, we can't actually quit this. We found another game we can't quit. Like, legitimately. Where the fuck is DOSBox gone? It does feel like some games were invented or designed or developed before quit was invented. I'll be with you in 2 seconds. I'm just trying to get back into the games. Fair enough. Like, it's just... It's just weird in terms of why not do anything. Well, not just even say, "Oh hi," you know, like that was really all you were asking. Would we play Starfire? Spitworld Willy, fast-paced arcade game combines quick thinking and fast reflexes. Game contains 7 levels of play. Last level is a battle of deaf Carhage Danny, a hideous flame-throwing robot. Oh, that sounds amazing. Don't need to tell me less. I love how they try to sell the games back in the day. Last level. She only said hello because I wasn't looking when she tried. She's like, just trying to hand the drink. You should have been trying to grab it while not looking as well. She's just to rub it in. Just like staring away, trying to grab a drink, and keep like deliberately missing, like waving your hand wildly. But she did play a mean pinball, right? I remember this. This game looks familiar as fuck. Like it. Oh no, I don't know this, but there was 100 games. I think Pang was the original for this. Holy fuck! This game's amazing. Did you hear that? You can play a level and just play some badass guitar. Ah, shit.
You're despicable.
There's a fucking Daffy Duck clip.
No!
And the Homer Simpson one. What the fuck? The good old days of gaming. You don't have this anymore. Fuck off with your Battlefields. Oh my god. Holy shit. This game's the greatest game ever. I mean, plot twist. Playing with your balls again. They're just bouncing along. Oh. How do I? Ah, fuck!
Game over, man.
Aliens clips, what the fuck? Your score was 3. Oh, well, we didn't make the top score. It's the weirdest game we've played so far. So that's a ripoff of Pang. I think it's the first one of that. Playing a demo there. With just like stolen audio from movies. Kind of impressive that they did that. I don't know how you would have ripped that audio back in the day. Held your microphone to your TV. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. WQ10. We'll find out. Playing my balls. You don't know what I'm doing off the camera, TJD. I'm wondering if this is WordQuest because we got that somewhere else in this. And you couldn't figure World Quest. Do you want to use joystick? No. Do you have a sound blast? Yes. It's B 7. Do you change the game speed? No. What up? The fuck is this? Is this Star Wars? Oh. Oh my god, another ugliest sin game. Can you stop making games so ugly? Look at this! The fact the game's running so fast. It's just spamming bullets everywhere. The game's running too fast for what it actually... Oh my god, we're meant to go down. We're meant to go down! Help! What am I meant to do here? Like, look at that. There's no possible way to get through it. Because I'm running this on a modern system, it is running too fast for what it can handle. And it's just spamming mass amounts of... We're going this way. Ask for sleepy. You mean... My God. That's basically this game. Yeah, blame me. When you mean to rescue people? Oh, there's a little guy. Oh, we missed him. Shit. Why can't we pick that up? Can we blow this up? Nope. I have to go up and get it. I forgot about it. I left it upstairs. I actually forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me, Pete. I genuinely forgot about it. I quit. High school is my name. Pete. Walk me tin opening. Does that sound like Owen Wilson? Wow. 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 It does. Wow. That was well before Owen Wilson, so that's future predicting. That game told the future. And it crashed again. I'm going to quickly set it all up so it's all ready to go. When I get back, I'm going to dash up and get... Cheers.
Hey, DW, Francine, can I ask you a
let's
question?
see.
Sure, anything. Why don't you go back to your own house
And stop bothering us. Nope. I think we're nearly finished with the all the thingies. And hi Assad, by the way, and hi DW. Fuck off DW. I'm gonna quickly run into mission. I'm gonna actually go for a piss as well, and then I'm gonna get the McDonald's tin. Be right back. All good, right? Lovely to see you. do share how the dinner details go. Hope you have a nice dinner. Say hi from me. If you're still lurking. I don't know if it's actually in the tin. It might be, but I ordered the McDonald's Land meal deal the other day. It comes in a box initially. I can't actually feel what's inside it. I know I've seen openings of it where it was a box and then inside the box is the tin. But I haven't opened it. As you can see, it's still sealed. So I don't know what tin I got, if it is indeed a tin. Like, New Zealand may have just cheaped out. Like, completely may have just gone, fuck it. We're going to be cheapskates. We're going to not give you a tin. It's very, very light, which is the only thing that makes me skeptical that it's a tin. But as I said, I've seen the boxes. I don't know. It is a tin. It's also wrapped up. And, ooh, you can see what it was. Wrapped up in wrapping paper. Which one did we get? Oh, okay. It says on it. It says on the back. I've seen who it is. It is, drum roll, the bum burglar, the hamburglar. We got hamburger. Take a trip through. No, we got hamburger. Take a trip through McDonald Land. We got what's in the box. We got some Boyga stickers. We got a sticker of the burglar himself, the bum burglar. It's just a bunch of things that say rubble on it. Rubble. Tons and tons of stickers. Keep up. Hamburglar and I am mid-high. Stick for your car. An ID card of the Heimburglar. It was passport. Given name Hamburglar. Nationality McDonald Land. Star sign Cancer. Favorite color burgers. Hobbies long distance runs. Put this back in. And then 2 postcards from McDonald Land. One of Explore Hamburger Patch and Welcome to McDonald Land. It's a cute little thing. Like, honestly, it's probably more along the lines of the price I paid. So me and Pete were messaging about it, and he was saying he hadn't ordered it yet because in the US it was like $19, you were saying, and here it's $17. And then that's our respective, whatchamacallits, respective currencies. So close, it'll be closer to, you know, whatever. I can't even think of like the economics of it. $11 maybe, American for it. Yeah. So it's significantly cheaper here, and I understand that. I don't know how to wrap it back up. That our fries are probably smaller. The drinks will be the same because they're quite set. I don't know where the fuck to put this now. Where do I put this guy? And like this wrapping paper. Not in the bed. Jesus. There we go. Chucked it away. I got through it and it just landed in the fucking bin of all the places. And we're going to carry on with these stupid ass games for a bit longer. But yes, I got Hamburglar. I wanted Grimace as well. And like I wanted Grimace because Grimace has become sort of the meme of the channel and all of our channels. And I've got the Grimace Minecraft fig egg over there. Yeah, I didn't get Grimace in the tin, unfortunately. I don't know what Grimace's one comes with. This action still yep. Zone 66. Then we got Zool. Fight again. I don't know what Zone 66 is. But yeah, honestly imagine. Yes, you will. Hey, it means everything's okay. Grimace is his buddy. That's why he has the emote, Palmer. You can't just walk around with a Grimace emote. You doofus. I don't know what this game is. Zone 66. I don't remember playing this. I played the CD fucking tons as a kid. Message to President of McDonaldland. I think the only unboxing of I've seen, because I was just curious to what way actually came in this thing, because it's like, oh, it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, they're going to be. I was going to say the only one I've seen was actually Mayor McCheese. The only unboxing of actually video I've seen of it. What? I don't know what that means. I know they've got Mayor McCheese one. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I think that's sort of like been the whole almost gimmick for it. What is this? Yeah, that's just a fix. I think it's been sort of a big part of the gimmick for it, other than the fact that the drink is like the selling point. A big part of it's nostalgia thing of McDonald Land. I don't think McDonald Land has been mentioned in decades. But they've actually got Mayor McCheese and sort of really acknowledging this cast of characters, which have really, really faded. Even Ronald sort of faded quite a lot. But like Grimace sort of came as this meme thing. But the rest, even the rest, like Birdie and Hamburger had all sort of faded into the past as well. So it's sort of like they're embracing like I don't know why it took them so long. So it feels like the whole thing of and when I was going through Steam, why all these RPG games have got 80 remakes going. All these people who grew up in the 90s and 80s and now, in their 30s, 40s, have money, have careers, and desperately want to relive their childhood. So let's churn out a bunch of shit. Oh, well, I don't know why this one doesn't work. Zone 66 won't work. Yeah, 100%. 100% like that. That's completely gone. Trying so hard to be Starbucks. Less so here. And I actually don't mind McDonald's coffee. I actually weirdly prefer McDonald's coffee to Starbucks coffee. But yeah, we're so spoiled for coffee, particularly Wellington, but like New Zealand's very, very, very spoiled for coffee. And I don't even say it as a patriotic thing or as a like, yay, my country thing. I think New Zealand generally has some of the best coffee in the world that I've experienced, that I personally come across. The only coffee I really, really like more than New Zealand's coffee is Greek. That's the only coffee I've come across that I've preferred to New Zealand coffee, and that's legit. Like when I go travel, I've obviously had American coffee. I've obviously had British coffee. Like I'm somebody who doesn't function well without caffeine. So I've gone to every sort of place. I've gone, had coffee in Seattle, famous for Starbucks. I had coffee. It's sort of funny. So there's the first Starbucks in the world is in Seattle. It's directly across the road from Pike Pike Place Market, whatever it's called. And there's always massive queues outside it. There's the second ever Starbucks little down the road because and it's sort of significant because that's when Starbucks became his franchise, and no one's there at all. And I managed to get coffee there. I went to that. It's like, this is a very sick name for Starbucks. And it's fine. British coffee is fine. Had coffee in most of the places in the UK. The Costa, the Pretz, you know, the usual coffee places, as well as small cafes. But yeah, I just, and it could honestly be you just prefer what you grew up with. I'm willing to acknowledge that. There's no music. Prepare yourself for what? But yeah, only place I've been. Why did the game start off with me getting hit? Is there an attack button? I can't remember, so... Ooh, you can jump on things. What? Again, I can't actually quit this. That worked. I just mashed buttons and it crashed. I really can't be asked. I was very, very tempted to go into an install and like try to set up. I tried to set up to see if I could get it with music. But no, I just can't. I can't be fucked. We're on to adventure games now. Holy shit. This always baffled me as a kid. Those things says adventure mapper. Build maps of adventure games. I believe, I haven't actually looked at this. I believe this is actually for making Dungeons and Dragons maps to print out and use for playing D&D. We'll get to it and we'll just take a look. But I believe that's the actual point behind it. I know I'm a nerd. I know. I play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a nerd. Color. Fuck yeah. Don't go too crazy. This is a role-playing game. It means you actually be a fighter or a wizard. I don't know why it's actually cut off or like framed like this. You will venture into a deep dungeon in search of adventure and treasure. Each time you kill a monster, you will obtain experience. I don't give a shit. Let's be a hobbit. Yes. We'll be a fighter hobbit. Depends on the knife. Name of our character is Bumhole the Great. Let's play. We're gonna play as Bumhole the Great. Of course. Yeah, sound. This is beautiful. Please read this. No, I don't care. Can I not? Probably the most sophisticated game of its type, Morris Adventure, is available for PC. The fact that it was like, this is the most advanced. Yeah, you sold me. Oh, we reached a dead end. It's another dead end. I'm just looking at the map. There's a rope above. Hit up to climb it, or hit U to climb it. You dead end. We have to go with the thing. This is so ugly of a game. Oh, nope. Oh, that's a rope as well? Are they all just ropes? You're in a flea bag in a rope costs 100 jewel pieces. No. Of course, that's where the town is, just up that road. Is there anything here? Oh my god, how do I do this? There's a rope. No, that was the one we climbed before. Fuck off. I don't know what the point of this is. Ladder going down. Let's go down then. Oh. Level 1 frog is attacking. How do I attack? Hello? You do not have that weapon. What do you mean? You did 5 points. I want you for the US Army. You killed it. Oh my god. We killed it. We killed it. Can we quit? This is such a dog shit game. Such a big movement modes. Can sound off, take pill, T for take, W for wand, O turn sound on, off, scenes, all data, a Q. Can we, 4, return to DOS. Bye-bye. Let's take a look. I want to see. I think this is a map maker for D&D. I always thought it was kind of like, oh, this is cool. I can actually make my own adventure. There were adventure game making tools. Yeah, I think this is meant to be a D&D making. This makes no sense. I ain't smart enough for that shit. Adventure. It's an old. Oh, this. Why is it doing mapper again? Shit! Got the wrong button. I think this is like one of the old adventure games. Old text adventure, which there's not a heck of a lot of point of playing. Have patience. It takes a while to initialize. Would you like instructions? No. You're standing at the end of a small road before a small brick building. Around you is a... Let's resize this. Just so we can have the whole thing. For a small brick building and a stream flows out of the building and down a gully. You're in a valley. The gate is locked. Scream. I don't know the word. Alright. You're in a slit? What are you? We're just lost. We're lost in the forest. Help! Help! I know places, actions, and things. Most of my vocabulary describes places is used to move you there. To move, try words like forest, building, downstream, into... Wow, there's a lot of different terms. You're going a bit too advanced with this. I don't think there's much point in playing it. It's a text adventure where... you just walk around, try to solve puzzles. I don't know if I ever actually fully played that one. Adventure Game Toolkit to make your own text adventure. I've never actually tried it. I don't think we'll bother with it. I don't think it's going to be particularly fun to watch me try to make a text adventure. Lots of Frosty. Shh. Don't let people know. Oh, did I click? Oh, that's install exe. Why doesn't that work? That's how it can. That's so weird that that doesn't work. Oh, it's got a zip there. There we go. Boom. I didn't notice that. The install does nothing. Why you have the install just when it just tells you how to install? And why it's an exe rather than a readme? Weird, but okay. That's an ass about way to do things. So, another Apogee game. As CSX pointed out, there's billions of these fucking things. I didn't remember this game being this ugly. I enjoyed this back in the day. I don't remember ever being... Oh, we just wasted a bullet. Shit! Good start. And I don't remember being this slow either. Fuck. I can't control the jumps for shit in this. And this was the plus side for when Commander King came out. Fuck me. You could jump really well in it. That was one thing Commander King did really well, was having smooth jumping. Dog shit. It was the one thing that consoles had above PC games in the 90s and 80s, was that consoles had really, really smooth jumping, while PC just didn't quite get you there until much, much, much later. Like, it wasn't until... Oh, shithead. It really wasn't until the 2000s where you started having decent jumping. Oh. Oh my god. I'm using all my bullets on this one dickhead. Well. We got 5 bullets again. Oh. Bang. He did. Bang. He did. Fuck this. I actually got really far back in this back in the day, but holy fuck that game. We don't play an adventure game. Cool Toolkit Adventure Math, an educational game for children in grades 1 to 5 to learn basic addition and subtraction. I think I could do terrible on this. At least I got my socks off so I can use my toes to count as well. Come on. Install. Maybe it is all compressed. I vaguely remember going into CD and like none of this was compressed. That's one. Change. Why is that? Alright. What a great soundtrack. I don't remember this game at all. Maybe this didn't work on my computer back in the day. We want addition. Oh. Into our name. Poop Master. 10. We're gonna go hard mode. We know counting. What the hell is this? This is the game? Alright. 1. Oh, we got it wrong. Yeah, I'm honestly okay. Let's watch that intro. Who? Yeah, there's no intro. Okay. I Its new features including more graphics, sound in the timer, also multiplication, division. So if we bought it, we got better graphics. I mean, honestly, there's no fucking point in that. Quest of the Ancients. Let's give this a go. We're only gonna play like 5 more games. And we'll just have to continue. I'm going to genuinely keep going with this until I finish it. And I don't know how many more games there are to it, but I just want to go for the nostalgia feast for my own enjoyment. I'll go through like tons and tons of games that people would have played back in this. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Back in the day. Oh my god, look at her. Journey Onward. Oh, I do vaguely remember this. What a fucking ugly ass game, though. There was a ton of games like this back in the day. I don't quite know to what end these games existed. There's a private residence. There's a private residence. Like, particularly now, because I just don't know how we're meant to navigate this shit. Because there's no sort of map, there's no... It knows this is sort of a central sewer. Use the door to enter. Do I just click it? Use what? Door. Darkness. Darkness. We're lost. We're lost in the sewer. Let's camp. I think we're just gonna... What the hell? What's going on? Flee. Flee, flee. Flee, 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 flee. Just run! Run for your lives! There was a ton of games like that in the 90s. Eye of Beholder's really what kicked it off, or Ultimate Underworld. I had Eye of Beholder on a set of like this big box of game stuff. You could buy these big boxes of games. Most of the time they would come with something really, really terrible. No memory. Oh. That was the story. It doesn't work. And most of the time they'll come with a bunch of really, really shitty programs like clip art, like design your garden and all this shit. And my dumbass as a kid would beg for it to be bought so I could play Eye of the Beholder, which was a shit game anyway. I always thought it was a shit game. This is one of the ones I most remember on this fucking thing. Oh, I need to run set up first. Is Animal Quest. We want to run Sound Blaster. Music, we want to be Sound Blaster. Use mouse, I guess. Save settings. I can't remember which is easier. Listen to that beautiful music. We're gonna be a grizzly bear. We're gonna be... This is what I remember being the... the problem. Can I not go diagonally? We ate the platypus. Let's eat the turtle. Yeah, fuck you. I'm eating the turtle. Let's eat the mouse and the rabbit. I gotta eat you all. Get back here. Yeah. It's a perfect simulation of animal life. Get the rabbit. Eat the porcupine. Bears can eat anything. Eat the platypus. It's trapped. I can eat it. Let's go to the jungle. Only forest animals are available for shareware. Damn it. Where do we pay top dollar? Let's be the rabbit. Play slightly harder mode. With a rabbit, you can at least jump multiple steps at a time. I don't know what the point in the eating things is, unless it's like the only way you can progress. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me there, motherfucker. Oh shit, there's a mongoose. Oh, he got us. Damn it! Let's go all the way to the top. I got eaten. There's so many things that can eat me here. Nom 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 nom. This is a boing sound for eating me. And that's really unfair. It's put me in like an unwinnable position. We got... Let's just sprint through. Oh, you fucker. Wait, why did the bear moo? Bears go moo, cows go woof. Sprint across. Suckers. Oh yeah, there's hunters. It's the only thing that can destroy everything. Shit, we got shot. He's more interested in the mongoose. So long, suckers. I don't know if there's actually an end to this. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. I mean, the owl's gonna get me too. It's fucking useless. I don't know how you meant to finish the game as a rabbit. Oh, there we go. There's a rabbitkin. 10 points! Fuck yeah! Pro. I don't think we'll be playing that again. Can we quit? Please? If we go stop. Exit. Sorry, a live cat is missing. Oh my god, the cat's dead. Oh, it's crashed again. Shit! Alright, we're gonna try a couple more. What the hell's... Nothing. So my security camera pinged, and it's not uncommon for it to ping. because it's windy and a tree moves and freaks out and goes, "Oh my god, that tree is a poison." Like, no, it's not. Calm down. But yeah, I don't know what the hell it's picking. It's a very, very still day. So it's like, oh my god. Pete's outside my door. We've done that, we've done that, we've done that. We're up to Arctic Adventure Game, which is another Apogee game. Holy fuck. They just chat out games. I think that's what Hobo said, and not wrong. Jesus. Majority of the games on this are either Apogee or Epic Games, and nowhere in between. Please wait. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. This is a very early Apogee game. Oh my god. I couldn't jump. Can we do anything with that? No. Oh, shit. Aha. I don't know what... other than the fact that I'm just playing badly. Watch. Shower time. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what you're meant to do in this. I don't know what the shoot button is. Am I just stuck here now? So, if you fall here, you're just stuck. Okay, cool. Well, that's not a very good game. That's really not a very, very good game. Come on, and stew. What is this? Do we just go this one? It's a promotional thing. Run. Nope. Install. Bajoran Mercenary Installer. Installation complete. Maybe it's the .bat we use. Welcome to the Bajoran Mercenary Adventure. Okay. Would you like to read instructions? No, thank you. Okay, this is just one of the homemade text adventure games. Read sign. Okay. We saw the adventure game toolkit in the selection before. There's a massive promotion for it. We don't need to play a game that's there to promote it. Barracuda. Secret message 1. Again, don't remember this. What annoyed me as a kid, because I'm always been into point-and-click games, love point-and-click adventures, love text adventures, love text-passer adventures. When you hit the adventure game topic here, and they're going, oh my god, there's hundreds of adventure games. Most of these aren't adventure games. They didn't really section them out in a way that was actual. It made sense. Can you stop there? What can we stop? Oh my god, the world's over. What the hell? Can you stop there? Barracuda, okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing. Secret mission 1. Other person escaped to start the game? Play. This is actually made fuck is this? I've never played this before in my life. I don't know what the hell's going on. So we've got a dot there that we can move. No. Nope. It's weirdly made with an adventure game making thing. Because I recognize this display. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to play it. I kept smashing into... It's like when you play Pokemon and go to the Pokemon Center, you keep hitting A just to speed through the bit. And you keep re-healing your Pokemon over and over again. No, I don't want to heal my Pokemon! Bolo Adventures. Same game as Bolo Bull, but different. Makes sense. It's such a weird sentence to say. Same, but different. It was a push puzzle game. A push puzzle game. Why don't you understand? It's a push puzzle game. Then those scores into my initials ass. We're gonna play as ass. Bolo Adventures 2. I don't remember playing this one. Program designed by William Solo, December 1991. Holy shit. Select play. This is actually way uglier than the one I remember. This is very, very ugly. I don't even know what we're meant to do. Yeah. I can tell that we're meant to get to the bottom. But that is so ugly, I'm just not going to bother. It was a hideous game. He did ones later on. Below Adventures, which might have been free, I guess. Which is actually nice looking. Quite nice looking. Bard's Quest, Dungeon of the Unknown. This is a new. Congrats. There's going to be some that will take ages. Dracula in London I really liked. And I might play through the whole thing. It is just really dumb, silly bollocks of a game. But you can sometimes get very lucky and finish the game quite easily. Hugo's House of Horrors, Hugo Adventure Games, definitely going to play through. I don't remember how to play through the second or third. I can probably remember the first from start to finish, but fuck. Last half done this is a good point and click, but I'm not going to play through that. It's difficult. Oh, okay, we're going to play this. And we may even play it a second time when we do it, and this will be the one we close it. This is fucking weird. This is a romantic adventure called Lovefire. Before we begin, this is your first time, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to read the instructions. Love's Fiery Imbroglio by Natasha Mirage. A torrid tale what could turn out to be the perfect date. I'd like to thank the following people who helped me with the story. Many thanks to Alice, Bev, Diane, James, Lana, Linda, and Steve. If you'd like to write to me, here's my address. If you want to write to Natasha, there's her address. Natasha Mirage, CO Pinnacle Software, or care of. P.O. Box 386, Town of Mount Royal, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. H3P3C6. So what is my first name? My name is Beverly Bitch. You're going to go on a date. Now you get to choose what your date's name will be. I suggest you took the name. It sounded mysterious and romantic. Greg. Which city does the story take place? The woods. Please give me a guild's name. Shit. I don't know any guild. Damn it! We've hit our first hurdle. Palmer. By the way, the story will be a straight encounter. You know, boy meets girl. If you want boy meets boy, girl meets girl, android meets llama, you have to look elsewhere. And now, important question: we are female, of course. Of course, we are. It's gonna quit if we pick that we're male. It's a dreary day in the woods. You stand at the window, watch the rain splattering against the glass. Nothing's going right today. You nicked yourself quite badly while shaving your legs and ruined a good pair of nylons. They'll teach you to shave with nylons on. Rain, rain, rain. What's the use? Turning around, you spot a big pile of laundry that you've been trying to avoid. The hangers in your closet are conspicuously bare of clothing. What a depressing day. We'll do with the laundry. Doing the laundry, you feel much better. Doesn't it feel good to look into a closet full of fresh, clean clothes? Then you won't have to do another load for a while. Though your mood greatly improved, you decide to continue staring at the window at the dismal, depressing raindrops. No longer worrying you, but they're now exciting, elegant raindrops. Suddenly the phone rings. Who could it be, you wonder? Since it's not likely you'll be able to figure out with actually asking, you lift the receiver and say, hello? Hello. His voice seems confident, self-assured, but you get a feeling that this might be fretful. You get the feeling that he is maybe a little fretful. Who is this, you ask? You're certainly entitled to ask such a question, after all. And every day a girl gets a confident, self-assured hello. Maybe this guy is a self-assured nut. There's a pause that seems to follow. The fellow seems to be at a loss. Perhaps his note didn't cover that kind of response. He forges ahead. Hi, my name's Greg. A friend of mine gave me your number. He said you thought and I should get together. Are you free tonight? I guess I am. Oh, is 6 o'clock okay with you? That's perfect. Okay, so he's going to be here at 6. Finding a tidy little place. Get the worst of the junk in the closet, hoping you won't have to go back there for some reason. You do. We'll take a bath. A lovely bath. You sprinkle fragrant powder into the water. Suddenly running out of hot water. The temp is going gushing forth lukewarm liquid. This dampens your mood somewhat. Okay, so it's not a big disaster, but ooh, it's annoying. This is a true to life story. What do you expect, Martians? You tell yourself off and wipe off the mirror and stare at your face. 1,000 questions are banging around your head. You can't see this in the mirror. You have to take my word for it. What will he be like? Will he like me? Will he like my face? What if I like him? Will I like his face? What will I be like? Will I be like if he likes me? Is this likely he'll want to be like what I want him to like he will be? Luckily for you, you bought a new outfit just yesterday. You know, it makes you look good, emphasizing the bits that need emphasizing, and pushing, pulling, slimming, trimming, and generally sprucing up the other parts. It's daring without being saucy, respectable without being stodgy, fashionable without being outrageous. Do you picture that outfit in your mind? Yeah, I know the outfit. I've got one. Good, it means I don't have to describe it. I haven't a clue how the outfit could be all those things. If you can picture it, then maybe you should consider a job in the fashion industry. Still steaming a little, you give yourself the once of a leg shaved, eyebrows plucked, all systems go. Check your purse for all the essentials, tissues, 3 shades of lipstick, sundries, powders, and sprays, tour guide of Leningrad. How did that get there? All necessary feminine supplies, including a monkey wrench. Gotta remember to return that. Stirring a little under the weight, you deposit your purse by the door. Suddenly there's a knock at the door. What will you do? We'll answer the door. You're still naked, remember? The delivery boy hands you a bouquet of roses and stands there staring. You see he's calculating what kind of tip you're going to get. Well, I mean, why not? You only live once. Invite him in and make wild, passionate love. Shame on you. He's only half your age. A mere lad. Refuse to continue the story, you wicked woman. No more stories. Enough is enough. However, while on your subject, perhaps you'd like to forward your address to me. Well, tip him $1. We'll save just a minute. We'll read the note. From our brief conversation, I feel you're kind of the girl who stands out from the crowd. I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight. I do have a fine restaurant in mind. Do you like continental cuisine? Carry this rose with you if the answer is yes. Well, we do. There's a knock at the door. Open. Then there is a demigod. Let me describe the hunk. Greg is 10 of 6 foot tall, wavy, sandy-colored hair, and sparkling blue eyes. He looks trim, marvelously fit, and sporting a perfect tan. Something tells you without even looking, he's probably got great buns too. All of this hits you in the first half second. During the next second, you quickly assess his attire. He's wearing a sharp, dark blue suit with supple pattern in the weave. He goes well with his tie, light and dark blue stripes, and his shirt, pastel azure with tiny black pin stripes. You become conscious that he's using the slight pause to size you up as well. Feel you should say something, but you got to check on one last thing. Yes, he's got socks that go well with the shoes. Hello, Beverly bitch. You smile. What a wonderful voice he has. Sounds much better in person. There's the same self-assurance, but you sense a profound gentleness to him. Or in him, rather. But you can't lose your cool. Truly to look unaffected by his charms, you step aside and say, "Come in, I'm almost ready." He sweeps gracefully by you. Is this guy something or what? Pardon my rapid breathing. As he sweeps by you, catch a whiff of that aftershave. Now, how on earth did you know to pick that particular fragrance? It's something that aftershave brings back those kind of memories. Memories you didn't even know you had. Something primordial, perhaps. You become aware that you're standing and inhaling a lot. Greg looks at you curiously. I'll just sit on the couch and be with you in a bit. You retreat to the washroom and make the last minute appraisal. Every hair in place, good. Makeup hunky-dory, good. What else? Maybe one needs a little spritz of perfume there. Perfection itself. What a lucky guy he is. I fling open the door and shout, "Take me, you beast." Billy, bitch, too fast, too fast. Take your time, Night is still young. Now calm down, shut the door again. Deep breath, hold it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go stand in the foyer and say, "I'm ready now." Shame on you. Greg rises from the couch with a single fluid motion. It's marvelous just watching him walk towards you. You wave a white rose around in what you hope is an inconspicuous manner. In your mind's eye, the white rose is a white flag, a sign of surrender. No, don't think like that. He opens the door and says, "I'm parked out front. And now just goes down and give him a swift karate kick. And normally you expect. Anyway, back to the car. Sometimes doesn't let you do actual choices. There's a part in this game, it might be a different game or a similar game that I remember. We can also bang the cop. His car's not a two-seat convertible of some kind, and it looks faintly familiar. You're not kind of sure where you've seen it before in a mood, perhaps? You ask him what kind of car it is. Oh, that? It's not really the best choice, but my BMW is in the shop. Oh, but what kind of car is that? It looks familiar somehow. But that's a nice compliment. A buddy of mine was opening a fiberglass shop, and I figured I'd help him test out the new equipment, so I whipped the AC Cobra. The sleek yet brutal appearance of the vehicle impresses you. It's very nice, you admit. The car's certainly exciting, in a faintly menacing way. Thanks, but really should have taken a little more time. As you can see, the doors stick a little bit. What a dummy, can't even get the doors right. Geez, you really do want a perfect date. Not on this planet. Oh, we're not going to get perfect. He starts up the engine and roars alive and settles into a heavy throbbing rhythm. You can feel the steady beat of the cylinders under your tush, and you experience a sudden panic. You're not going to drive off too fast, I hope. Greg tosses back his head whimsically. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I take this thing down the track every couple of weeks. I feel safer than, on this highway, with some of the nuts that we have on our roads. You both laugh lightly and you relax. Okay, the restaurant's 20 minutes away. I'm afraid this gets a little too noisy in an open car like this, so is there anything you want to say before we leave? Show me what this baby can do. Very bold. Say it's fun. We're going to keep speeding. You know, blah, blah, blah. Can we get to it? The sexy part. No. We have to do this another time. I'm not going to carry on doing this. I actually really wanted to finish, because I remember there being, like, multiple endings of this. Oops. Can we bone him? No, no. Movie perhaps? God. Is that just a promotion? I don't know. Alright, I can't quit it, which is the annoying part. This guy's smooth. You snug up to Greg gets your message. It's not hard to get your message to me broadcasting at 100,000 watts. But it's good communication. Words aren't necessary. He takes you into his arms and looks at you ever so warmly. You're lost in the sparkling pools of his bright blue eyes. You're so beautiful, he says feelingly. He folds his eye. He can't seem to finish a sentence, but he gave us his words to speak tenderly. I want you, he says simply. You worry for a moment, not sure how to interpret his words. Does he want you for you, or just a physical thing? Meet me by the tree. Meet me by the tree. Meet me in the woods. You survey his face, the tunnel lines around his eyes, the grin, desperate tightening of his mouth, the hopefulness depicted by his raised muscles above his cheekbones. It's something you know it's true. He wants you. He yearns for you. You can see in his eyes that he needs to make you to make him complete. Wow. Yes, wow's a word. Remember that word. A relationship without wow is like a day without sunshine. Your tripping weak lips meet his and wow, is this guy ever a good kisser? I'll leave it to you to imagine what happens next. Oh, wait, don't get any smut. Sure, you might want to read all about it, but would you really want me to standing there taking notes? So I don't know what went on, but there's ways I can figure it out. Next morning, Greg was seen buying eggs and milk at the corner store for some reason. He seems extremely cheerful. His last seen heading back to your place. Whistling a happy tune. People who passed by looked at him rather strangely, wondering how anyone could be so full of love this early in the day. His moon became ever brighter as he approached by your door. There you were, arms open, waiting your knight in shining armor of eggs and milk. I strongly suspect you didn't get around to making breakfast until noon. We're not going to try to play it again. And we can't actually quit it either, which is annoying. It's another game that doesn't have a quit function. I'm going to go in full screen mode. We're going to go back to the game. Not that game, it's particularly that CD at some point. I don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next, whether it be a nighttime stream, whether it be a daytime stream. I've got nothing in brain, but it is now 12:30 my time. I should probably get along with my day. Get along, little doggy. But it's very nostalgic looking through those. There's still tons. We've only got through one category and a little bit of the way through the adventure game one. We probably won't go back to that specific game again. There's not really any point in it. I'm just saying who to raid. Is there anybody online that I can't see during my quick scroll through? That would be actually right. That'll be somebody to raid. We're gonna raid. I don't think we've ever raided them before. Pixie. But she's streaming The Root Toys Are Dead, which I know you streamed. I spelled her name wrong. Pixie _ boot. But it's very, very cool game, very, very up our alleys. I got nothing sort of planned to do beyond that. I want to do Harvester at some point. I want to do West of Loving and do a Western stream night at some point as well, or day, or whatever. I don't know if we'll finish Immortality. I want to do, well, Assad sort of mentioned Leisure Suit Larry. Now there's one remaining Leisure Suit Larry game I think has any value on playing, so I'll probably do that at some point. But I think for at least the meantime, we're going to hammer through that shareware disc, see what else there is. See if there's any gems in it. I know there are gems in it. As I really like Bolo Ball. There are a few things there that are good. Most of it's trash. A lot of it's nostalgic based. Lemmings will be fun when we get to that. There's tons of stuff. Demos are going to be fun to do. They're a bit more substantial. Anyway, cheers for hanging out. TJD, Pete, Palmo, thanks to resub Palmo. Rabies, thanks to resub from you. CSX, thanks for hanging out. Assad. Anybody else that was lurking that I missed. Roy. Anybody else, thank you. See you whenever I'm on next. I don't have anything planned out. I'll be back live some point. Bye.